We in this thing. We in this thing.
Mama with a lot of love and family. Ruby can have him. It is he who gonna realize he messed up. Thank God he was horrible for her.
We in this
But
thing.
perfect for Ruby. Only because BDG don't do good girls. I told y'all days ago about BDG and Holly Bailey. BDG will hopefully now move on with Ruby Rose. Y'all really dragged Ruby Rose for Holly Bailey when Ruby knew what it was from the jump. Now, after the
Y'all know I gotta have
on
that
this,
in there.
he actually took up for DDG. Now, he said that these two have been broken up for a while, and the reason that he had to post that they were over and done is because he couldn't do anything without getting scrutiny from Holly Bailey's fans, so he wanted to get rid of all of that. Take a listen.
The only thing I realized, and I just think I know this stuff.
What's good? 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 What's good?
What I haven't known is that they've been separated. I'm taking this back. I'm telling you, they've been separated. Like you okay? They're usually pretty quiet in the business.
Let me get it. I want it. I'll take that. Like Diddy. I'll take that like Diddy.
The whole perception of the whole internet is that they're still together. So you know why he has to go this shit?
Show y'all the studio. Show y'all the studio. I'm do a quick video.
I'm not cheating on this woman that y'all listen.
Now, this makes me wonder if this alleged cheating did happen between BDG and Ruby Rose. How long ago did this occur? Because academics said that these two have been broken up for a while. That means a long time. I don't know exactly how long, but when somebody says a while, it's been a minute. And it makes me think back to the videos that BDG has with Halo. Now, when Halo was younger, you did sometimes see Holly in the videos, but as time went on, you really never see her in these videos. She's nowhere around. It's pretty much BDG, Halo, and BDG's family. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that BDG allegedly cheating with Ruby Rose was Holly Bailey's last straw? What do you think is really going on? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments below. But moving on to the next story. Okay, you guys, so ever since Cardi B has announced that she and Offset are getting a divorce, when I tell you, the fans have been on her left and right, okay? Now, people have been really speculating, trying to figure out if she's really gonna leave Offset for real this time. Now, the other day, he was on IG Live, and people noticed that he was still in the home. Now, she took time to explain that basically the divorce isn't easy, that when he's at the house,
we ain't trying to hear it.
Or when she's there, he's not there.
I want to get too close. It's taking up too much.
Separate, even though they are in the same house. But she said, make no mistake, this is over and done. Everything is dead. But now fans are like, girl, are you playing in our face? Because yesterday, Cardi's grandma turned 86 years old. Now, can we give Granny some props? Because she is 86 and she still has it.
Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in.
Together to celebrate her birthday, and fans noticed that Offset was there too.
Finna talk about it. Let's talk about it.
If these two are really getting a divorce.
Let's talk. Still got 8 minutes.
People didn't like it, and this is how they responded. This is not how people who finna get a divorce act. Told y'all, them publicity stunts for the album. This couple craves attention. Him being at the family event for her grandma doesn't mean they pulling stunts. It could also be they've been together for years and have kids together. They are family even after a breakup. LOL, do they realize the next time they do their little we're breaking up routine, nobody's gonna believe them. Instead, they're gonna get dragged. Oh, well, I'm never cared about this whole situation.
We ain't gonna fight it.
I'm caring about Cardi and her cheater when she was crying on IG about Offset cheating. But what do you guys think? Number one, this is the question for men. If your wife cheated with an NFL player while she was pregnant
see my champagne glass. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. And we still got 5 minutes. I still got 6 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Y'all come on in. Come on in. We gotta talk about this. Yes, sir. So if y'all gonna fire me, you gotta fire everybody. You gotta get everybody. You can't just let employees take forklifts and take scanners with sign in people that's already signed in to it. Can't just let them. You can't just let another employee come and take their stuff. And y'all ain't trying to figure out who did that. They still working up there. Yeah, they still working up there. So what's going on? What I miss, y'all? What I miss? What's the difference? Yeah, tell me something. That's too large. I don't even really wanna. I'm trying to put my little champagne glass on there. It's too big though. Then it don't sit straight. So we'll just sit it right there. We're gonna just do it like that. What's good, quiet gang? Just took me about an hour to get told you to get my drink glass. That's my news. That's the knowledge. That's my glass of knowledge. That's my glass of wisdom. That's my glass of information. That's why I tell you to get your double cups. Come get you a dose of this knowledge. Come get you a dose of this information that I done picked up that y'all ain't heard about yet. I'm finna drop some jewels on y'all. Hope y'all got y'all double cups. I'm finna drop some drink. It's time to drop that. It's time to drop some fresh drink. Yeah, let's talk about it. Y'all seen the title. Y'all seen the title. Y'all know what it's about. If you've been there, if you worked there, if you heard about anybody that worked there, you heard a lot of stuff, a lot of things that they do. This and that and this. I ain't gonna speak on all that. I'm finna only speak on what I experienced, what I went through. You know what I'm saying? Working there. I was working there going on about 3 years. Mess around. Hold on, let me grab. I need this. Y'all know I can't even talk.
What the hell? Why does everyone hate this road so much?
This cone was a car, you smashed it. It's no rare, but you're gonna kick ass in the Miata Master. You haven't even taught me to speak road to your grip. You really think I'm ready to serve you?
Yeah, so I worked there about 3 years. Had my 401k set up. You know what I'm saying? Was paying my child support. You know, had my bills there. I had invested in I think it was called something guard. Started with a V. I had invested in a couple little bitty investments so I can build my money up over here, whatever, for my kids, for my family, for my wife, you know, so we can be in a better position than where I'm at right now. I'm working there and busting my tail, keeping all the safety, everything safe. There's people up there that can vouch for it. I ain't gonna make up nothing. You know, anybody work up there, check with my ass, man. I make sure everything was safe and extra plastic hanging down. I'm clipping it off of the bins and wanting to pick up the debris in the floor, but we can't get off the OP. So, you know, I'm just basically, man, I'm seeing pallets hanging out of bins. I'm going and letting them know, hey, these pallets is hanging out of bins. They need to be pushed back in. One time, a couple of times, a pallet that caught my OP while I was going in the air. Caught my OP and wedged me, had me tipped, and I had to cut the OP off. I had to wait on people to come around, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up nobody else. I climbed on but I stood on my OP, grabbed all the packages off that pallet that was wedged in between my OP and the bins. I grabbed all the packages off that pallet and put them into my cage. I emptied the whole pallet out by myself, put all the weight, all the work into my cage, and I was able to straighten my OP back up. And that's how, you know. But it's just to sum up what kind of employee I was there. Got stuck up in the air, you know what I'm saying? One time I was stuck up in the air for an hour. Well, it was almost an hour. It was like 50 minutes. And the only reason I got down because I was on the cell phone with my wife. I had to call my wife when they already don't allow us to use phones while we on the OP. They don't want us using phones, anything. But I was stuck up. I had notified them 10 minutes when I was stuck in the air that I was stuck in the air. And a whole almost hour went by. And I had to call my wife and have her come in and tell the security to tell somebody else. And then they sent somebody finally down my aisle, and they finally got me down. So that's just, like I said, that's just one of the incidents of me taking the brunt and loving my job, like regardless of you know, what things going on. It was always some kind of debris or some kind of pieces of wood or something that was always in the path of our OPs. And I would get a stick, or I would get something that could reach, because since I couldn't get out the OP, I would get something, knock the debris out of the aisleways and stuff. That's what I would do. Clipping the plastic and trash hanging over the bins where you can't see the bin number, clipping all that, straightening it up for the next people that come after me. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Straightening up the bins when they were sloppy, straighten them all up, trying to make the packages point out so you could see the ASINs and the labels. Yeah, just what kind of employee I was. But one day I went in, usually having my portable charger and my cell phone every day. I got that every day. I got a portable charger, so just in case my cell phone drop low, I can plug it in that portable charger and keep going, and it will last all day. I got 4 daughters. I got a wife, a home, I got land. I got responsibilities on the outside of my job. And the only way to stay tied into them responsibilities, to feel like I'm protecting, is to have complete 24/7 access to my family while I'm gone, wherever I'm at. That was my job. My job was a daddy and a husband and a homeowner, and my job was at Amazon. So I had to manage both of them. And the one day I went in and left my portable charger at home, I panicked. I knew that morning, when I got there that morning, my battery was already less than a quarter of charge. I already knew I was in trouble because my phone was about to die. But I didn't worry about it at that point. But then lunchtime started coming around and my juice started going down. Now I'm worried about it. So you know what I did? You know what the first thing I did? I didn't go looking for nobody's device or no plug or no nothing. I waited till we went on lunch. Or it was a first break. We go on first break at 11 o'clock. And we're going to lunch at 2:30. So I waited till we went on first break. When I went on first break, I drove to the store and I purchased a portable charger that they had in the packs. You can buy your own portable charger, okay? Instead of me in the job looking for somebody else's portable charger, looking for a plug, I went to the store and I bought a portable charger for myself and came back to the job. When I came back to the job in the parking lot, I opened it up. And when I opened it up, I plugged my cell phone in. I noticed it didn't have any juice. So the device came, no juice at all. Like, I was just gonna use half. I don't care how much juice was in it. I was just gonna use a little bit just to charge my phone as much as I could. And then possibly, find somebody with a plug and they could charge it up. Fully charge it, but it was already about like the mid of the day. I was just gonna use the juice that was in there. But it had no juice. It came in a pack like it was drained and had no juice. Some things you can purchase out of the store and it'll have at least a little juice in there so you could test it to make sure it worked. But this had no juice. So now it's break is over with. Now I'm outside with a brand new portable charger and it has no juice. I go inside the building. I hop on my forklift. I didn't go looking for nothing. I didn't go looking for a plug and this. I hopped on my forklift because my job was the first thing on my mind. I went in, got on my forklift, got to work and doing my job like I supposed to do. And as I was riding around working, picking my picks, I was thinking to myself, I wonder, does anybody have a wall charger? I'm messaging people that's at the job, you know, pulling over asking people. Nobody got a charger. Nobody got a wall charger. Nobody got a wall charger. So I told myself, I said, well, let me go in the break room. It's because I use a socket that's in there before. I knew where the socket was at. I immediately knew it was at because I've used it before, so I knew it was it. I said, I wonder if somebody has a wall charger in the socket. I just need to borrow it for a couple of minutes. It was probably about 20 minutes. You use about 20 minutes. Walked in the break room, and lo and behold, when I pulled the microwave back, it was a plug. It was a wall charger right there with a device plugged into it. It looked like an earpiece. So I unplugged the earpiece. Left the earpiece, took the wall charger out of the wall, went back on my forklift so I can run and get back to my picks. And TOT, if you take too long picking, and then you know anything about working at Amazon, if it's a certain amount of time you take too long, you'll TOT. They'll mark it down you'll be marked down. Or it'll be a write-up. So I went right back to picking. And I picked just long enough to where I got to my drop zone. Once I got close to my drop zone, I had a full cage. I didn't even immediately plug it up and use it. I went right back to work. And I picked till I filled the cage up. Once the cage was filled, I pulled up at my drop zone where the cage goes. There's an outlet right there beside our drop zone, like right there, like 5-6 feet, right there. Got off of my forklift, dropped my cage, scanned the pole, or one or the other, dropped my cage off, took the wall plug, took my portable charger, I plugged it right there beside the drop zone. I didn't go hide it. I didn't go all the way in the break room on the other side of the building. I didn't go stash it somewhere where we covered it up with a shirt. It was exposed. Just sat it right there. You can see my portable charger plugged up to it. Cameras all in the building. It didn't look like I was trying to hide nothing because I wasn't trying to hide nothing. Well, okay. Long story short, HR called me. When they called me, they asked me about it. I immediately admitted it, didn't deny it at all. Immediately told them, y'all need exactly what I just told y'all, because I need to charge my portable charger up. I suffer from chronic depression. I have lost a lot of people in my life, so I have a attachment problem. Like if I'm separated from my kids in my household for a long period of time, the only thing that gives me comfort is that cell phone. That cell phone keeps me comfortable all throughout the day. So I'll be straight. If an emergency, something goes out from one of my kids, lo and behold, schools are getting popped up right now. Kids are in danger more than we are. You're not gonna tell me I don't need my cell phone for 5 minutes. You're not gonna tell me I don't need my cell phone. So if my juice is dying, my battery's going low, I get desperate. I get desperate and do something without thinking. Just as simple as walking in the break room and taking a wall charge. I didn't grab it. I didn't stick it in my pocket. I didn't grab it and stick it in my pocket. It was in my hand. I just walked in the break room, grabbed it, and walked out the break room, and got right back on my forklift. I was trying to play it off. Matter of fact, it was people that were standing right there in front of the break room when I came out. So you seen me go in there, you know I had to have it. Why not just call me and ask me about, I could explain to you right there. Got a great explanation. Okay, scratch that. Let's say if I'm wrong. Terminate me. All right, well, check this out. Terminate me. At least allow me the opportunity to reapply. They didn't do that. They banned me. they mark me down in a category where I'm permanently unable to reapply because I took a wall charger out of the break room, returned it. He's got the wall charger back. Until the same shape it was in when I got returned the wall charger, never denied it. But let me explain this to y'all about what the title says. They allow employees to take forklifts and take scanners. If you sign in, when you go to work that day, and you find your forklift, it takes a little minute for you to sign in because you got to answer questions and safety questions and all that. Once you sign in on that forklift, let's say you had to use the bathroom. If you got off your forklift, and you got a scanner that comes with you, get a scanner, and then you get your forklift. You got to sign in. You got to sign into both of them. You got to sign into your forklift. You got to sign into your scanner. You got to answer questions. You got to go through all the little process. Once you sign in, the scanner is yours and the OP is yours for that day. If you get off of it, you leave your scanner, you get off of it and go in the bathroom, and you come back out, your OP is gone, your scanner is gone. The only thing that's there is your bag. Is your bag spinning on the ground or whatnot? Unless they take that, if they can take, not if the employees can take your forklift, they can take your scanner, and nothing happens. Somebody, would you sign into that scanner in that forklift, which should be hard? Which should be easy to find. It's easy to find and track down who got it. They allow employees to take OPs and take scanners all day, every day. They allow it. So you allow people to take other people's forklifts and other people's scanner. Well, Santez went in the break room and took a wall charger and used it. Just as if it was a forklift, as if it was an OP. I didn't take it off the floor. I didn't take it out the building. I didn't put it in my pocket. Matter of fact, I set it right on the front of my forklift when I got on it. I set it on the forklift because I knew I was gonna go plug it up. Roll the cameras back. Everything is on. All the camera footage is there. I can't make up nothing. Send me trying to look good because I got a YouTube channel. My whole entire goal was to go back to work at Amazon. That was my mission. I was assuming I was in the probation wait period and I was going to apply back and go right back to Amazon and start back work. I've already been through the suspension process. I already been through the termination process. I already went through the 3-month probation. So you mean to tell me now I can't even apply for taking a wall charger and using it? Not taking a wall charger home, taking a wall charger out of the break room. That's a public area. Taking a wall charger out of a public break room and using it. But then somebody can take my forklift and take my scanner, and I gotta go and just find another forklift and sign into it, and I gotta go and find another scanner. Sometimes all the scanners is used up and all of them is gone. That makes it longer for you to get back to work. They don't care. You can do that. They never went after anybody that took somebody's forklift and took somebody's scanner, but they permanently banned me for taking somebody's wall charger and using it, just like using a forklift. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. And even if the forklift is not a wall charger, will give me a punishment. But what am I banned for? What's the safety problem? What is the risk problem? What is the reason why I'm not eligible to reapply? And he has a wall charger back. He got his wall charger. He been had it. He got it. He didn't get it after I was telling him he didn't get it after they were walking me out the door, or while they was walking me out the door. He got it right when they called me to HR. When they asked about it, because I had to answer all the other questions. When they asked about it, they got it. Not a fight. Nothing damaged. Just as intact as it was when I took it. It was, like I said, it was. I'm in the building. I'm using it. Just gonna use it and take it back in there. Because nobody was in there using it. Nobody was in there. No name was, no label, no nothing. No nothing was on nothing. That's what I'm trying to explain. That it wasn't an Amazon product. It was an employee's product. And because they said it was a deaf person's wall charger to their hearing piece that was left in, the hearing piece was left in, that was in there. So I took the wall charger and used it. So why? What is the reason? I'm trying to get understanding on it. But y'all allow employees to steal forklifts and allow them to steal the scanners. You sign in to a forklift, you sign in with a scanner, they can take it and nothing happens. They still working there. Employees done done it hundreds of times. They still working there. They still got their job. I took a wall charger, used it, and in the span of less than an hour, they called me to HR, admitted everything, came back out, went back to work, called me back to HR. The second time they called me, walked me out the door for using a wall charger. Because I can't say I took it, because if I took it, I would have it right now. That means I bring it home with me. That means I walked out off the floor with it. If I walk out the floor with it, I got on the forklift and went back to work. You mean I stole something and I went back to work with the stolen item, and I used the item right there with cameras rolling on the floor with employees seeing me? You think I would use the item that I steal right there and for everybody to see, for everybody to watch? It's because I didn't steal it. I didn't feel like I stole it. I was just gonna take it back. They don't care. Like I said, it's worth the punishment, but it's not worth the sentencing. It's not worth the sentencing, man. Amazon got a lot of people with a lot of stuff they come out with and a lot of stuff that they talk about. And I went against every single thing because I worked there. I didn't see no problem. I'm not one of the people that's, oh, here go another person, they got 5 members on and now you crying. This is only the tip. This is only to explain. Now I'm believing the stuff the complaints and all the stuff that other people was putting online and saying about Amazon. Now I'm starting to believe it because I am a victim. I have been overly punished for a minor offense. They overly punished me for a minor offense. Like I said, and they're allowing people to take forklifts, take your OP, take your reach truck, whatever you got. If you off of it long enough for somebody to hop on it and sign in, they can do that, take off on it. Nothing to happen to them. Nothing. No kind of, not even a write-up. They don't even get a write-up. They didn't give me I've never had a write-up, never had an incident, no reports, nothing. Santez Kirk had no reports, no incidents, nothing. That means no wrecks, that means no altercation, that means no no threat, T-word, no, you know what I'm saying? Can't say it on YouTube. None of that. Ain't nothing, no nothing. Not one thing. My productivity was up there. This ain't even about my productivity. I'm only speaking about write-ups and anything that could have caused me to not be able to go back, or anything that could have caused me to get an ultimate termination or ultimate can't come back. I'm only speaking on my record, on that record. Not my productivity record, but my discipline record. Clean as a whistle. Never was late. Clean as a whistle. Was there every day, was there every week unless I'm using my PTO. Never missed a day. Clean as a whistle. Never had no feud with nobody. Never bumped heads with nobody. Clean as a whistle, man. Clean as a whistle. And they permanently banned me from there for using a wall charger. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm a devoted man. A devoted man. I was never gonna go online. I was never gonna go online and talk about all this. I was never gonna go online and speak on the forklifts, how they break down, how 6 out of 7 forklifts you get is gonna break down on you. The light's gonna go out on you. The battery gonna go out on you. You're gonna get stuck in that air. It's gonna be some. It's always, safety-wise, it's always some. I did nothing that was against safety, nothing that risked anybody, nothing that put nobody in danger, didn't do nothing, didn't make no comment to nobody, didn't speak to nobody, and they banned me from reapplying to them forever for using a wall charger that was in the break room. They banned me forever. Never can reapply. Like I'm a threat. I'm like I'm the TH word. Excuse my French. Like I'm a like I scare people or something. You know what I'm saying? Then that's what make me immediately go to my skin color and who I am as a black man. That's surviving. They know how to survive. They know how to hold his chin down and keep his mouth closed. I ain't get no attitude when they walk me out the door. I ain't get loud when they walk me out the door. I did what they wanted me to do. Did everything. I didn't kick a trash can. I didn't do nothing that was anything. I didn't do anything. I walked out the door. They walked me out. I walked out the door. But I did bring up the OPs that employees take. And how come nothing happened? I brung that up. I brung that up right before I walked out the door. So I said, OPs and scanners can get taken, but I couldn't borrow a wall charger. I did bring that up. I'm just saying, man, y'all. Hey, any kind of inspectors, any kind of people that go to Amazon, go check Amazon out. Yeah, go check that one out. Go check that one out. I promise. I promise you're gonna see it. All you gotta do is sit in there one day, pick a day shift, and just disguise yourself as an employee or somebody, and just go in there. You'll see it. You'll see it. They don't do nothing. Yeah, you can ride around somebody else OP all day, but don't go take no wall charger and charge your cell phone up so you can stay in touch with your autistic daughter and your wife that work night shift and your kids. You know this. Don't do that. Don't do anything that involve you trying to keep a level head and keep what you usually keep. They make you at peace. Yeah, you just better let all that go. You just better let it go. Just let it go. Just forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Tough it out. And I ain't even being funny. I'm being real with you. If your phone going dead, dying, if your phone is going out, just let it go. And just check whenever you get to a phone charge, Lord forbid, whenever you get a charger, you get finally to some juice and you can charge it up, Lord forbid you have 100 missed calls and 100 this and 100 that, talking about this that happened and that not happened. But it happened 4 hours ago, because you had your phone wasn't charged. It done went out, now it's gone. You can't even panic and figure out how to charge your stuff. You make the wrong move, you might get banned from working from there. You might get banned. It might ban you. Because you trying to keep your connection with your family and where you at. You trying to keep that connection. People don't realize how serious cell phone is, man. It ain't just no game. What you think I'm a kid, like I play games on my cell? What you think I need my cell phone so I can check Facebook and Instagram? You think I need it for that? Do you think I care about checking social media sites while I'm at work? You think I care about looking at anything while I'm at work on my phone? You think I care about that? But I care about staying in touch with my family. I care about not losing contact. I care about knowing that my pops had just got prostate, cancer. I care about any emergency, anything happen to him. I can get up on out of there and go to where he at, make sure he's straight. Thank God, he going through a good process on it now, but it's still there. Thank God, my mama-in-law, when she go to the emergency rooms and stuff, I won't be able to hear about it until I charge my phone up and then find out my wife been in the hospital. My wife been in the hospital 6-7 hours because my mama-in-law done went to the emergency room from any whatever done happened now from her stroke condition. I got a mother-in-law that got a stroke. I got a daddy that's got prostate cancer. I got this, I got that. I got kids that's here. I got mouths that need to be fed. Y'all can't just cut a grown person plates off. Y'all can't just cut the plates off. Y'all start feeding my kids when y'all did that. You punish me. You already punished me. Why punish my children? That's all I'm saying. Why punish our kids? If y'all got a health and wellness department up there at Amazon, then why punish our kids for nothing? Why punish our kids for nothing? That's immediately cutting off income and food source. Because of the book, y'all looking at a book and going by a category, man, that y'all done marked down. What? A category? What category is that? For an employee to use, what category is that for an employee to use another employee's wall charger? What bad category does that fall in? Because I just need to understand what bad number does using another employee's wall charger that's used, it ain't even new, using another employee wall charger, and he gets it back. What category do I fall in, or do they fall in to where they can never come back there anymore? I'm trying to figure that out. Help me out. Help me out on that, Amazon. Y'all help me out.
It doesn't sound crazy at all.
Thinking about nobody's health and wellness. You can't be thinking about my health and wellness. When I walked through that door, y'all could tell I done been through something when I walked through that door. By the way my head was turned. Y'all know I done been through something by the way I walked through the Amazon door, by the way my head was turned, and the bandanas I wear. You know where I come from. And for me to be at a job site and not still in the streets, just for y'all to throw me back in the streets. Y'all trained me to do all of that. Got great at my job, and y'all threw me back in the streets. That's the health and wellness that y'all use? That's the health and wellness? And then the same guy, let me not even talk about that. I'm gonna drop that one. This is what we talking about Amazon.
You're going solitary. No, I'm with Klaus. Please, I can't be without him.
All right, looks like I'm back on the market.
All right, Jack, looks like I'm spoken for.
I had to get up, man. Get up, this shit done shook me up some, man. The punishment don't fit the offense. The punishment does not fit the offense. Explain that to me, y'all. Explain that. Should you get permanently banned from a company for using another employee's wall charger? Like if you was at work and you seen somebody plug up something, right? And then walked off. And they were gone for a while. You walked over and unplugged what they had. Get the wall charger. Plug your device in. You don't take it. You plug your device up. Should you be banned? Should you be terminated? Yeah. And no. That's like a good decision. That's a you could take it high. Should you be terminated? Yeah. And no. It means if you don't get, then that's good. But you can see why. That's understandable. Let's stop feeding your kids right there. But that's your fault. Just like that was my fault. I'm with that. 3 months go by. I'm terminated, right? 3 months go by. Amazon usually has a probation period after you get terminated, depending on what you do. I got a probation period, 3 months. Reapply, back in. They the category and put me on No reply. No reply. So, I'm saying they're using the wrong consequence with specific problems, specific incidents. This was my only incident. It was the only one. The only one I had.
You're in luck. I must have accidentally hit the burst mode and taken thousands of photos.
I'm good. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Amazon thought.
But I was just getting to the shallow line and twist.
Like I said, I'm not surprised. I seen rumors. I seen stuff. But I put it in my head, I don't believe it. Because I work here. I didn't experience that. I haven't experienced it. Well, I hadn't. I hadn't experienced it. Until now. I just don't get, I'm fine with the termination, but I just don't get the permanent termination. That's the part I don't get. Like I said, how y'all concerned about a person's health and wellness? Look. Y'all could have had me on the system or when I reapply, because my kids ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Y'all know kids gotta eat, right? You know kids gotta eat. You know, if I get a job, my wife gets a job, no risk, food stamps, out of that. All right. Knowing this, they know this. They knowing the only way your kids can eat right now, because you up here. Punish me. 3 months, cut their food supply off already. It was 3 months. Cut their food supply off. I cut their food supply off. Why would y'all take it upon yourself unless I actually did something that's worth being permanently banned from Amazon? Like I would have had to brandish a gun or make a threat to some, keep wanting to say a word. Energy word. I would have had to brandish something or, I would have had to, you know what I'm saying? It would have been give me a real reason. Give me a real reason to be permanently banned from there forever. That wasn't it. They didn't risk anybody. Like they didn't put no one. I'm good. I'm good. I just keep going back to my image. What I look like. And probably when I came through the door, I was already suspected as a person that used to do something bad. Like they already seen bad in me. Doing nothing at all, just coming in there and get punched on the clock. They seen bad in me already. They didn't like that. Then they didn't like the fact that I was the tallest in the building, and I was able to still work on the OP that I could barely fit on, but I still did it. I didn't turn down no job I got. That was the first job they gave me when I first started working there, and had this same position. I had the same position ever since I had started. Same position. OP operator. Same position. Did it for about 3 years. So at that point, they should have had some more options. Like suspending with no pay. We'll bring them back. Suspending with pay, we'll bring them back. You suspend me without pay. If you were suspending me without pay, my kids would have been cut off. So that's already a punishment. I can't feed my kids no more. That's already a punishment. But I can deal with it. I can roll with it. Permanently, Amazon permanently marked me down for ineligibility to apply. I can never apply for it ever again in my life. Never in my life. So I went in the break room, seen a wall charger, grabbed it, went and used it, plugged it up somewhere else. I grabbed the wall charger out the break room, took it, plugged it up somewhere else. I didn't take it home. I didn't take it off the floor. I didn't take it past, too far past nothing. The wall charger stayed. Let me see how big. What was that? In that area, right there in the middle. If you know what Amazon Lit 2 looks like, that whole floor, where all the bins is at, I didn't go past half the bins. I said right there in the VNA area. I worked right in the VNA area. I stayed in my drop house was 7. My drop house was 7. That's right there in front of the VNA area. Like I didn't drive nowhere where I was out of eyesight, where I got out of the I didn't go far from where I got the wall charger from. I made sure I stayed in the same, like I said, the same vicinity. I didn't ride all the way down to BOD and Nuncon. I didn't ride all the way down there in them bins and the wide aisles. I didn't go all the way down there to the last wide aisle and drive all the way down that sucker and then take it and stash it somewhere in my bag to where I can get out of the building with it. It wasn't that kind of party. And they got cameras, they seen it and they know it. It wasn't that kind of party. So why did I get permanently banned from there? For using somebody's wall charger. For using a wall charger. And mind you, when I was still able to sign in on the app, not only did I explain to HR, I wrote it on the wall. I typed it in on the wall. Being separated from my cell phone, it would dang near throw me into shock. Panic mode, you understand what I'm saying? My cell phone being off for 15 minutes will put me in panic mode because I'm constantly thinking or wondering, is something done happened, something going on. 43 years old, I got a whole family. I am a family man. I am a man of my household. I gotta make sure the household stay intact when I'm here and when I'm gone. 24/7. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Y'all can't make me get it. Cause I know I'm right. They know I'm right. You don't do it. You can't do a human being like that, man. You just can't. Y'all knew my situation. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all when I worked on my OP, what I hung on my OP every day. You see this right here? This what kind of employee I was. This is my work bag. This is my work bag. That's me and my wife. This is my 4 kids. I've had this bag for 3 years. I got this bag at the beginning of the 2nd year I was there. So I haven't had it 3 years. I had it about 2 years and about 2 years and 5 months. So about 2.5 years. I had this bag about two. I done had this bag for 2.5 years. Matter of fact, when I started, remember these pictures? I've had these ever since I started, since the first time I got on the OP. I had, the bag is different because the last bag was crumbling. So I had to take all of this out, take this off. I had to get a new bag, put everything in this new bag. And I had this about 2.5 years, this same bag. This is what I had on my forklift every day. Every day. What am I stealing for? What do I need to steal for? Because you're a black man. You a black man that done figured your job out way better than any white man that's in this building. You done figured your job out better than any other race in this building. And we probably wouldn't care if you weren't black, but because you black, it ain't supposed to be like that. You really should be on down here by the trash cans working for the janitorial area. You ain't supposed to be driving no forklift as good as you drive one. And you constantly working through your lunches and through your breaks. You working 20, 30 minutes past your break to where we had to, your team leaders had to tell you, start taking your breaks on time. They want you to take your breaks on time. Start working through your breaks. You was that kind of employee, but you stole a wall charger. You just threw all of that away to steal a wall charger? To steal a wall? Who steals a wall? Whoever stole a wall charger? Anybody out there? Anybody that is watching this? Anybody that's watching this? Who has ever stole a wall charger? Oh, wait. I'll give you a month. I'll give you a month. I'll give you a month. I'll give you a year to answer that. Who never stole a wall charger? Anybody out there? Drop it in the comment. Let me know. Post it down in the comments. Y'all know anybody that ever stole a wall charger? Not a charger, not a cord. Just a wall, just a block part. Hold on. This. You see this? Can you see it? You see this? This. Amazon banned me permanently from working there for using one of these. They permanently banned me from applying and working back there. I'm not fussing about the termination. They permanently banned me from going back, from working permanently for using one of these. For using this. It's petty. Let's see if I can set it up so y'all can see it. Yeah, that's what the story is about anyway. That's what we're talking about anyway. Lost my job for that. Because I used it to charge my porta charger up. I still got it. That was brand new. I had just went in the store and bought it. And had I would have bought one of these, I still need a porta charger. So I would have had to buy a porta charger and one of these. I wouldn't need to get a charge out of the break room. I would have had one. It was a last minute, dang, I didn't get this. I got this instead. All I need is this to make this work. Last minute, fast, rush, quick, selfish thinking, not stealing. Not a reason to ban permanently. Not a reason to ban an employee permanently from a job. That's not no reason to ban an unemployed permanently from no job, man. Y'all, the company is Amazon, where they have health, got wellness, Like they got all these departments and people that's concerned about you and will check on you to make sure that you're okay while you're doing your job, and nobody else is, too pressured by pressure you laying on. You're not too pressured by what somebody. Their main focus is to make you smile and to make sure that they not take care, but keep a great spirit on their employees and make sure that their employees are getting everything that they need to continue working. But somewhere when it comes to people that make the decisions after an incident happened, you know what I'm saying? Or like I said, it's just something random. That was random. That was a random selfish move. That wasn't a criminal theft move. It was a random selfish. Okay, Kirk just did something stupid. Put it like this. If we're gonna mark him down as like he took something, let's just give him a write-up. Now we know for a fact if this man even do anything that's remotely close to that, then he don't want his job. He do not want his job. So right, put that as a write-up, a permanent write-up. I take a permanent write-up. A permanent write-up would have been better, and it would allow me to keep providing for my family. To have a permanent write-up versus a permanent can't reapply with us no more ever. You can't never reapply with us. Knowing that I'm good and I got great at the job I was doing. Y'all seen it. You seen how good I got. Why would you permanently ban me from doing something that I'm good at? From a mistake. Like I came in the building and I feel like one of those kids that go do one of those dudes to the schools, man. I feel like I'm blasted on the news as being one of the most violent men in the world. Do you not know you're people that y'all got the record, the punishment that y'all got me on is the punishment harassers should be getting. People that's in the building really doing stuff that ain't got no business. Y'all permanently banned me from using a wall charger and the stuff that people be doing, the things that go on. I ain't even mentioning everything. I'm not mentioning everything. But I am gonna state some stuff. I am gonna speak on some things. Forklifts and scanners getting took, and it's allowed. That is the main topic. Your OP can get taken, and your scanner can get taken. Anything that you sign into can get taken, and you are forced to go and find another one. You got to go find a whole nother one. Forklift and a whole nother scanner. You probably had a cage on your forklift. You got to go get a new cage too. You need that too. You could be using the bathroom and it's already took up some time to where you only got this amount of time to go scan your first package before you TOT. You come out of the bathroom, your forklift, your scanner, your cage is gone. Now you got to go find one, a forklift that work, and you might get on 4 or 5 of them before you finally find one that work. Guess what? You TOT, you got to just take it. You can't go to them and say, hey, somebody took my forklift and they took my scanner, and they gonna go tell HR, and HR gonna roll the cameras back and find that. They don't do that. They don't do that. If you long as you take forklifts and long as you take scanners, they're not gonna check. They don't care about you doing it. They don't care about you taking equipment, but they care about me taking a wall charger. I don't understand it. They don't care about the forklifts, they don't care about the scanners, but you better not put your finger on any wall chargers in the break room. Let me explain this to you again. This is exactly what I'm saying. This is what happened. You can steal forklifts all day. You can steal the scanners to the forklifts all day. And that you sign, I don't care if your name is signed into it, and they can easily find your forklift and they can easily find your scanner and who got it. They don't care about that. They let them do that. They let employees take forklifts and let employees take scanners and anything else that you got to sign into, and probably can take your bag. You can just take the whole forklift. But for some reason, wall chargers are very important to Amazon. They take wall chargers very serious. They ban you permanently. Ban you permanently. You can't ever go back. If you go in the break room and you see a wall charger and you want to use, you need to use it, not want to. You need to. It's got to be a need. I go for that. It's got to be a need. If I went in there just because I feel like just grabbing something and walking out with it, that's different. If my cell phone was dying and I had a portable charger that had no juice, that was a need. They know it because I explained it to them. But somebody can go just take a forklift and just go take a scanner and work on it all day till it's time to go home. They ain't got to worry about getting in trouble. They can come back to work. They keep their job. I promise you, they keep their job. I promise you. There ain't nobody going nowhere. As long as you take a forklift and as long as you take a scanner, you don't get it. You will not get in trouble. You will not get in trouble for stealing a forklift and stealing a scanner, but you'll get in trouble for using a wall charger. That's what I found out about Amazon. Like I said, I had no complaints. I couldn't tell you nothing. All the stuff that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I knew that, but I didn't let it get to me. I said, you know what? Every job you go to, you're gonna run into stuff. I took that on the chin, and I didn't worry about it no more. I ain't let it get to me, like I said, because I loved it. I got used to that OP. I loved it. So did. But they don't love you. You better not go in there smiling, thinking that they really like seeing you when you smile. They don't care, man. They don't care about you. If they will permanently ban you from a minor incident, from something that could have just easily been a write-up or a smaller punishment, they will ban you for nothing. They'll ban you. See, I didn't know Amazon was like that. Anybody else out there, did y'all know? Y'all know Amazon was getting down like that, man? And I'm seeing these little raises, talking about raises and stuff. Man, boy, let me tell you something. It's a trick and trade to everything. You can file for that if you want to. Dollar General said they were starting at $20 an hour until I went in during the training. They said they were starting at $20 an hour until I went in during the training. And I found out the real number. You better not be filing for that. And they subject to tell you what you'll be making, but won't tell you. You only gonna make them once you've been here 10 years. Yeah, y'all better be making that. I've been here 10 years. I better be making at least that. Man, y'all just ain't understanding, man. Like I said, man, I'll take a lick, man. I'll take a lick if it's worth the tick. I'll take a lick if it's worth the tick, but this one ain't popping. Amazon got me, y'all. And then check this out. They sent me an appeal. Same day they kicked me out the app. As soon as my app had locked, shit, then I seen the appeal thing pop up. That right there, that blew my top. I didn't know what that was about. I said, wait a minute. So they sent me an appeal, but they sent it right when I can't click on it and open it. See, that's why God blessed me with a YouTube channel. That's why he blessed me with a YouTube channel. Because above, he looking down on me. And he's seeing the crowd, the stuff that's happening. He's seeing how people getting over on me, lying on me, making up stuff, saying this, saying that, taking something and then just doing it like this just because my name on it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I swear this wouldn't happen to nobody else in the world. This couldn't happen to nobody else in the world. Nobody. Like a wall charger? Are you kidding me? Have y'all heard of anybody stealing a wall charger? I'm still waiting on the answer. Somebody drop a comment. If y'all heard anybody, have you seen it on YouTube? Person getting busted for stealing wall chargers. Have you ever heard of it? Just let me know. Is wall chargers is wall chargers what you call it? Is it a hot commodity? Wall chargers a hot commodity? You can make, how much is they worth? You can make money off these? It must got diamonds in the inside or something. I'm coming to work at Amazon 4 days a week, sometimes 5, sometimes 6. I'm coming to work making all this money, yet I want to just steal a wall charger today. I just feel like stealing a wall charger. Why would I do that? That's what it is they want. Like I said, I'm a black man and my hat cocked to the side, got on a bandana. They want to fit the description of what they already think. They want to put something together and say, yep, just like we thought. He a thief, just like we thought. And when they called me in the HR room, as soon as I walked in there, I looked at them and I was like, man, y'all got me in here like I'm a criminal, like I'm a thief or something. They know. As soon as I got in there, I sat down. I was shaking. I was shaking for the fact that they called me in there over a wall charge. Like, man, bro, just tell me, hey, Mr. Kirk, we seen you on camera getting a wall charger, man. Hey, they claim it was a deaf guy. We seen you on camera getting a wall charger, man. They actually belong to a deaf person. I didn't know. Do you think I knew whose wall charger it was and who it belonged to? You think I know that? And the guy that walked me out, he gonna say, but it wasn't yours, but it was yours. What do you mean? A person that steals somebody's OP, that OP ain't theirs, that OP ain't theirs, but they steal it and y'all don't do nothing. They take the forklift and pull it off, you don't do nothing, you don't do no camera search on them. You don't do no camera search. When somebody come tell y'all that OP got stole, y'all don't do anything. They gotta go get another one. So why didn't y'all tell that deaf man he gotta go get another wall charger? Why you just didn't tell him that? Hey man, we got a couple wall chargers in that bucket. They wall chargers, man. It's worth a penny. Man, we got a couple of those in the file cabinet, man. We'll get you one. Yeah, we'll find it for you. We'll get you one. Call Mr. Kirk. Get the wall charger back. You give me a write up if you want to write me up. I don't think it was worth nothing. I think it was worth the, hey, Mr. Kirk, you can't do that. Man, I don't need to steal no wall charger. Just like I told y'all, I can buy 100 wall chargers. What do I need to steal one for? Just like I told y'all, I can buy 100 wall chargers. Look at where I work at. Now y'all gonna have me stealing them. Cause I ain't got no money. Cause I ain't working nowhere. Now I'm broke. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all didn't help the situation. You made it worse. Y'all are destroying people's life. Y'all not better and helping. Y'all destroying their life. You supposed to, like I said, once you're an employee there, you become part of the Amazon family. Once you become part of the Amazon family, it's just like your brother, your sister, your son, somebody that you attached to, that you related to. Figure them out. Ask some questions. And see what's going on. You don't just ban nobody where they can't come back and keep feeding their family. That ain't no company that care about their employees. You don't care about no employees. And then the same, if it's the same, like I said, I don't want to talk about nobody else specifically but Amazon. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Cause I keep wanting to say something, it's gonna sound like I'm leading to my productivity. But it's just the truth. It's just the honest truth. And it's just the honest truth. I'm gonna say it. Every time I seen a specific person that they claim, every time I seen a specific person, he was always sitting in one spot for a long time. Like he was always in one spot for a long time. And it may be because of his disability. It could be because of his disability. So I'm not laughing about it. I'm not saying like, man, he should have been going faster. I'm just speaking on facts of what my eyes seen when I was working in there. And me finding out who it was. He was always in one spot, just sitting. Just sitting. I'm talking about, like I said, it could have been because I don't know, I'm not sure. But I always thought that was kind of, and then come to find out, like I said, they said he was deaf. I'm like, oh, okay. I work with another deaf person that worked in there. I work with a couple deaf people. That's slow. That's slow moving. That's not an excuse for no deaf. I work with a couple deaf people. They work fast. They're not different from me or you. Yeah, the person, the people I was working with, deaf people I was working with, they were moving. They had motion. They had motion in the ocean. They were getting it. This one in particular, I ain't saying it just cause. I'm just saying.
Thanks again for showing me how to shoot.
But yeah, man, it's time for Amazon to be exposed, man. You don't cut off family. You don't cut off the food. You don't cut off food supply to kids. You don't cut off income resource to the kids, to the household. You got to have a better consequence, or you got to have a better punishment, and you got to have a punishment that fit the offense. You got to have a punishment that fit the crime. Give the right punishment to the right crime. Get a right punishment to the right crime. Don't give the wrong punishment. Don't give the wrong punishment. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say. Don't give nobody a brutalizing punishment for a tap on the wrist crime. That's dirt cheap, and then don't go the other way around. You don't give nobody a tap on the wrist punishment for a brutal crime. You don't do that. That's in the court system, and that should be in the job system. You don't permanently ban anybody from reapplying and coming to a job because they went in the break room and seen somebody's wall charger and grabbed it and went and used it. It's not a reason to ban it. It's not a reason to ban anybody from a job. It's just wall charger. You could put a million of them out on the floor. I would have walked and slipped on all of them and wouldn't have touched one. But the day I woke up and I realized my phone was dying, that was going out and the battery was dropping, and I had searches. If the day I needed a wall charger would have been me taking one to use right there on the spot for that reason. Not to take anywhere. Just to use it. That's all they are. That's it. The only thing you can do with this is charge something with it. You can't sell it. You can't trade it for stocks and bonds. You can't do nothing with it. I've seen these thrown away and they still work. That's what they worth. If you lost this, if you bought this today and you lost it by tonight, you would not care. You would not care. So all charge. So all charge. That's all it is. It's not worth cutting nobody's income supply off of. This ain't worth it. Because that guy got this back. He got it back. He back at work where he can keep feeding himself and his kids. You punish me. I got my punishment. So why am I banned from coming back to remain feeding my kids? You don't care about the household. That's what that is. Y'all don't care about the household. You can't. It's no way possible. Y'all can't. Amazon can't give you an explanation why they would permanently ban somebody from reapplying for using another employee's wall charger. They can't give you an explanation. That's not thieving. That's not stealing. I was still in the building. It was still in the building, and he got it back. So it's not stealing. So why am I permanently banned from coming back? I would just like for somebody to put a explanation down there. Why y'all figure they permanently banned me for using an employee's wall charger? Like I could see if when they asked me, I said something like, yeah, I took it, and I'm gonna take it again. Yeah, cause when I need something, I just take it. I just need to go on and take it. I ain't got no. If I said that, would be different. If I had an approach and an answer like that, that would be different.
I have to tell you something.
You need to be scared of me.
So much different.
You need to ban me. You need to get me far away from here. That means in about 2 weeks, I'm gonna try something else.
I'm following. Continue.
But if you call me in there and you ask me, and I'm looking as if I didn't even expect to be looked at like I stole something. I didn't even know that's what they was gonna say when I went in there. That's why, I walked in happy. I walked in with a smile on my face. I had no expectations that was gonna come up. Matter of fact, I thought they was calling me in there to explain to me about the vacation that I was telling them about. The vacation that it seemed like it's been accumulating slow. So I had, asked about that. Man, I thought they was about to explain to me about my vacation. And then they said something that immediately let me know they was talking about that charge. And I ain't got no problem in that. But then I got agitated because I'm looking like a criminal. I'm feeling like y'all calling me a thief. Like I stole it. Like I stole it.
Brothers, we must stop the collection.
That's crazy.
We can't kill her. She's important to
That's
this
crazy.
man here. And he's important to me. Because he taught me what it is to be human.
Just saying, man, Amazon, y'all got to have a good answer. A good explanation, man. I can recommend a gazillion. I can recommend a lot of people to come out there and be working. I can really recommend folks to, go out. I can't do that no more. I ain't gonna even lie, I really just recommended somebody earlier today. And I shouldn't have did it, but I did it because it's me. Because what kind of man I am, man. I can't help it. I'm still attached to the job. I'm still looking out for the job. I'm still telling people about the good qualities of the job, and everything that why you should be going. I'm still doing that. Even though I got railroaded. You know I got railroaded. Kirk ain't never mean no harm to nobody. Kirk a survivor. Kirk a lot off. But Kirk a survivor. That's why I said it's sometimes it's not what y'all writing. It's not what y'all writing and calling it. Sometimes it ain't what you writing and what you calling it. Sometimes you gotta ask and understand a person. You gotta figure out your employees. That's all it is. Some of them think faster than the other ones. Some of them move a little faster than the other ones. Some move too fast. Some of them don't move fast enough. You just gotta figure out your employees and talk to them, figure them out, and try to come up with a resolution. You don't cut the food. You don't cut the income source out. You don't permanently cut off your income source. You don't permanently stop food from coming to kids' mouth. You ain't supposed to permanently do that at Amazon. Cut off food supply to a household. You don't supposed to do that. That's not health and wellness. That's dangerous. Man, let me tell you something. Whoever came up with that decision for this particular situation I did, you deserve to lose your job. I'm telling you. Because the punishment that you chose, the punishment that you signed on, that you wrote off on, the punishment that you chose, you still get to go home and feed your kids and take off your work clothes and smile and look in the mirror and look like, I ain't never made one mistake in my life. And I know good and dang well you done did something in your life or you doing something in your life right now that's off the cameras. I bet you are way more dirty than I can ever be, and I promise that. I mark my words on that. If you was able to sign that off, if you was able to sign what I did off as so bad, I know you are a dirty person. And I bet you, chances are, mark my list. I guarantee you, you are not black, You are not white. No, you are not black. You are not Mexican. You are not Asian. You are not Hispanic. You are not nothing else but one color. I bet you whoever came up with that decision, you are one color and one color only. I promise you. If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. They don't want you coming in no building and taking over. Working better than they could ever have worked. He probably had been there for probably 10, 15 years and just knew nobody could do the job like he could, or nobody could do the job like his friend that was same color as him did. And then you seen this big, tall, lanky African American come walking through the door, and I done mastered it. And I'm slapping packages, and my rate is hitting 100 and more. And I tell my team leaders, please don't brag on me. Please don't bring me up in the meetings. Please don't give me no appreciation. I don't like that. I don't even want to hear that. I never wanted no appreciation. I never wanted no thank you. I didn't want them bringing up what numbers I was hitting, what I was doing in there. They knew what numbers I was hitting, and I didn't want nobody else to know. As long as the team leader knew, that's all I care about. I don't care for them broadcasting. When I'm coming in from break and saying, hey, Mr. Kirk is such and such, I told them not to never say nothing. So you never heard them say anything about what numbers I hit. Because of me. Because of me. You'll discourage some people. You'll just if I'm coming in there and they talking about how I'm hitting this amount of X and this amount of X, that would discourage people that ain't hitting them numbers. Then they gonna look at you like you all there in a bag of chips, and they're gonna be mad at you because now they gotta reach a higher rate. They gonna blame you because now they gotta reach a higher rate. So I never wanted that. I never wanted no appreciation. I was cool with that. And they banned me for forever. I can't never reapply to her. What?
What's your problem, Mama?
Yo, let's talk about it. I got all night.
Oh, it's all perfectly natural.
I took the time out from chilling with my wife, chilling with my kids, to talk about how Amazon and cut the food supply off for my children. Cut it off, just out of there. Y'all don't know what I go through. Talk to a person. Figure out some stuff. Ask them some questions. Ask them why they did what they did. What's going on in their life that caused them to just want to make a decision like that? What was they doing? Just ask some stuff. You got to ask some questions, man. Somebody that actually want to be at a job, you should be concerned about them. You know the ones that just don't want to be there, and you know they ain't going to be there that long. And you know them. But then you know the ones that want to be there, and they going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And they showing up and showing out. You know them from the other.
Okay, so Toshi's in, I'm in.
Don't treat me like no peon. Like I won't get on my channel and talk about y'all and put y'all on blast. I ain't do nothing but go above and beyond for y'all, and got stuck up in the air doing that. Forklift collapsing. I'm up in the air just stuck, waiting to get back down and get back to work. What I do to deserve that? What I do to deserve? What the fuck did I do? What the freak did I do to deserve that, man? Kurt Cobain? For real? Kurt Cobain? What did I do to deserve that? Find an employee that say anything, one nigga to think about me. Find one employee to say one nigga to think about me. Please. Please do. Yeah, man. I know a lit 2 in North Little Rock is. Amazon lit 2 in North Little Rock. I encourage you to just pull up. First person walk out, flag him down, ask him about Kurt Cobain. Man, you ban somebody from a company, from a job that ain't people don't know about. You know what I'm saying? And people ain't really see them doing too much of nothing. Right, man? You don't never do no work. Man, bro, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. stealing forklifts, stealing scanners. But I took a wall charger and y'all fired me permanently. Somebody stealing a forklift right now, right at this minute. Right at this minute, somebody taking somebody's forklift or somebody taking somebody's scanner. Right now. Right now. And they get to keep their job. You can go on the cameras and see everything. You can go see forklifts getting took. You can see scanners getting took. Why they still got their job? And I got fired for taking a wall charger, for using a wall charger, bringing it back. But they taking forklifts and taking scanners while you go use the bathroom or you get off to scratch your butt. They stealing everything you got, and they still working up there. They still got their job. They ain't being investigated. Ain't nothing going on. You think I'm lying? I'm flying. Y'all better ask. If you know about Lit 2 in North Little Rock, you know what I'm talking about. You know I ain't making this up. Yeah, you know I ain't making it up. Forklifts get stole, scanners get stole. They keep their job. So why am I sitting at home and I'm permanently not able to reapply back for a wall charger that the guy got back? What's going on? At least I gave it back. People steal your forklift, they don't give it back. You ain't getting it back. No, you ain't getting it back. You gotta go find you a whole new one. And you gotta, like I said, you gotta hop on 3 or 4 broke ones before you find one that's running again. And then that one probably ain't gonna run like the one you got took. But guess what? You stuck with it. You gotta work with that all day. You stuck with it. That's not thief. That's not thieving. As long as your elevating forklift gets stole, and as long as your scanner gets stole, that is not considered thieving at Amazon Lit 2 in North Little Rock, Arkansas. That is considered not stealing. Don't ask me why, but that is considered not stealing. But if you go in the break room and you take a wall charger, just a wall charger, not what's hooked up to it. If you take the wall charger and you go use it, that is considered stealing. Taking a wall charger is stealing, but taking somebody's forklift that they signed into and a scanner that they signed into, that's not stealing. Somebody help me out on that. Somebody help me out on that. Why am I permanently banned? Why am I permanently banned for doing what pretty much everybody in the building does? Borrowing. That's all we doing. That's all we doing. We just borrowing. We don't need to steal nothing. We don't want nothing out of here. Everything is borrowed. Anything, if anybody got anything, they just borrowing it. You can catch them. You can catch them getting it. All you got to do is call them, but they gonna bring it back. Nobody wants nothing out of Amazon. Nothing. There's nothing in there that you can give anybody but the paychecks. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't talking like I'm big and bad. I'm rich and I got everything I don't need. What I'm saying is there is nothing out of Amazon that you want out of Amazon. There's nothing in there. There is nothing in there but checks. That's the only thing that I want. That's it. Just give me the bread. And I'm not talking about at the time, at that moment, right at that moment, what you need to use to continue doing what you're doing. That ain't what I'm talking about. That's not stealing. Cause if that's the case, the people that's taking forklifts and taking scanners, they would have been fired on the spot, one by one. It'd be a whole lot of people fired right now. That whole plant probably be empty right now. That whole plant would be empty right now. How many people steal forklifts, OPs, and scanners? That whole plant would be empty right now. Everybody should be at home and banned from coming. I don't care if you take one forklift, if you steal it one time. When they roll the camera back and they seeing that you got on somebody else's forklift and you crank that sucker up, because you got to sign in. Once you sign in and you crank that sucker up and you take off on it, you should be out of it. You should be fired. You shouldn't be able to get on no forklift that's already signed in anyway. But you can. And once like I said, they can tell. They can go in the system. They can tell who was signed in a forklift and who just came right over them and signed in on them. They can find it out. Yeah, they can find out. Yeah. First off, you got to cut the forklift. If it's on and it's running already, you got to cut it off. You got to cut it off to cut it back on. Somehow it's like that. If I'm signed into a forklift and I get off of it while it's running, somehow I think you can put your badge, swoop your badge over, and it'll sign you in, or you got to cut it off and cut it back on, swoop your badge, and then it's going to sign you in. That's what you got to do. if they got it cut off, you can just get on it. Once you crank it on, you can sign right on in. Take that forklift, pew, and be gone. And the person coming out walking around in circles. Man is just mad. You just mad because your forklift gone. They get away with it all day. I'm just saying, man. Fairness is fairness, man. Shit, all the forklifts and all the forklifts and scanners that get stole, I should have had an optional punishment on you because nothing is stolen. Everything is used. Like I said, I'm saying stole because they saying I stole. When asked I use, just like I'm saying they use, because that's what they did. Using somebody else's item, right? That's somebody else's item. Yeah, Amazon own it, but for right now, for today, if Junior signed in it, Junior own it. That's Junior's. If Junior signed in that motherfucker for today, Junior own it. So if Bob come behind, hop on Junior's forklift and sign in and take off on that motherfucker, that's stolen. That's stolen or that's borrowed. Y'all help Amazon, you help me out. Is it borrowing or is it stealing? Because you know you got to say one or the other. And you ain't going to say it was stolen. You going to say it was borrowed. So I'm going to say, so me using somebody's wall charger, was that stolen or was that borrowed? I ain't got it here with me. It ain't home with me. I didn't come out the building with it. I never left the motherfucking forklift only when y'all called me. Y'all called me to HR. Hell, I didn't have it with me then. It was still on my forklift. I didn't go get it till you told me to go get it. Y'all killing people, man. You just killing people and you starving kids. Y'all, you mentally destroying people and you starving kids. Amazon is mentally destroying people and they starving their children by cutting off their source of income. Not just cut it off temporarily, not cut it off for so many months. They cut your source. They train you to do a job, but you're not gonna get a position in anywhere else. They train you to do a job. Once you learn that job, you get it down pat. Then if you walk in and you rub your body against a wall the wrong way, they'll fire you permanently, and you can never come back there.
I promise we'll never shoplift again. Will we, Mom? Okay.
And if you don't like Amazon, that's cool. But if you like Amazon, if any job that you like, that you learned it, you got used to it, now you attached to it. Just imagine that. Just imagine training for a job you ain't never done nowhere else. And you go to a job, you learn this new skill, you learn it, you master it, you become better at it than the person that built it. And the company permanently mark you down as ineligible for rehire. Like you can't go to no Amazon nowhere and put in an application. Treat me like I'm a P word. They treat me like a Redditor, y'all. Like I'm a Redditor or something. Like I'm a perv.
Yeah, you're ready. I'm liking that confidence. Anyway, what's next? Where we go?
That's the kind of people that can't come back. Pervs. Violent offenders. That's the kind of people that can't come back. Assaulters. The A word. Violent offenders, people that's danger to other people. You danger to the company. You know what I'm saying? Or you risking the company. I know people that work for Amazon and stole over $10 million from them, man. Just robbed y'all blind, man. Stuck over $10 million from y'all, man. And y'all ban a man that went and used somebody's wall charger. Then you can't keep up with people that's stealing millions from you. You gonna go after the small guy, the little bitty guy that ain't really doing nothing at all. That's a slap on the wrist, man. Y'all should have that's a write-up. What I did was a write-up. It wasn't a permanent ban. It was a write-up.
I was just wondering, who's
I've
never been rolled up. I don't have any write-ups. No write-ups was on my record in Amazon. None. If you're thinking that I'm just a person that, oh, he probably had already 2 or 3. No, nothing. I had nothing. My record was clean. I was on time. I didn't have no days missed. I didn't have no points. I don't even know what points was. I didn't worry about the point system because I wasn't missing nothing. I was A1 full time. Matter of fact, I didn't come full time till a year after I was supposed to become full time. They said somehow my name just wasn't on the list. Just wasn't in the system. Stuff like that happens. Stuff like that happen at Amazon. You just mysteriously not on a full time list when it's time for you eligible. When you become eligible for full time and your badge, they ain't called your badge yet. 2 months go by, 3 months go by, 4 months go by, 6 months go by, 8 months go by. And you still ain't got no badge, and you had to open up 2 or 3 cases. I had to open up about 3 cases complaining about me not having my blue badge. And then after the 3rd case, they finally told me, "Oh, your name wasn't in the list. It just for some reason it wasn't in the system." There was a reason for me not having my blue badge, and then finally gave me my blue badge. So let's start there. Let's start right there. It took me a long time to get what I was supposed to have been had. Told you, I'm a black man. I'm a black man doing a white man's job and doing it better than them. And it's not being racist. You can ask a white person. I got white friends that's there. They'll tell you. I was knocking people out the ballpark. What happened was I accidentally ended up getting better at the job. Like it wasn't like my goal was to see how fast I can go or how much better. I just accidentally just crafted it, and then it became like slicing a piece of cake. It was nothing. Shit, on days when I was supposed to be hitting like only this amount, man, you better ask some team leader, ask some people that know me in there. Well, that's like I said, that's productivity bragging, and I don't do that. I'm being honest. I'm being as honest as I can be. Because it do kind of matter with the store. If your productivity is bad, especially from Amazon, if your productivity is low or bad, you can get fired easy. Like that. But they fire you for your productivity. It ain't with something, an incident happened, and they take an incident like, oh, you know what? We're gonna scratch him all the way out. We just scratch him all, even though this is a fixable matter. We're gonna scratch him all the way out. Make him go knock him back on his butt when he ain't got no good job like this one no more. Send him back to the ghetto. Send him back to the ghetto where ain't no Amazon buildings, ain't no OPs. Yeah, we know he ain't gonna be driving no OP nowhere else. We know he ain't gonna be driving one nowhere else. He gonna be broke. And then we wonder how he gonna feed his 4 kids. That's what Amazon say. Not Amazon, but whoever in those positions to terminate you or just send you home on punishment. Whoever got that position at Amazon, I guarantee you he is white. I promise you he is white. If I'm incorrect, please correct me. That's what my comment box is down there for. And if it's anybody, if the person that see this video, if you over that position, please let me know that you're not white. My video will be posted all day, every day. You can just put it down there. You let me know what color you are. If you are not white, please correct me. The person that's over suspension and terminating people at Amazon, if you are not a white person, please correct me in my comment box and let me know. Because I just got a feeling. I got a real good feeling. I said, that right there, man. No human being on this planet Earth would have done nobody like that. Not for that, not for what I did. Not for what I did. And then, like I said, when I brung up the forklifts and the scanners getting stolen, he started getting a little aggressive. He started getting a little, you know what I'm saying, like I hit a nerve. I'm not hitting no nerve. I'm telling the truth. You know, I said that ain't the forklifts ain't the people that take it. That's Amazon. What you mean that's Amazon? Now when somebody sign in on it, that's still stealing. That's stealing. I don't care how you put it, that's stealing. And if you got cameras to find out who did it, that's y'all avoiding to punish anybody that's stealing. That's exactly what that is. You can try to word like, oh, that's Amazon's product. Then it should be a worse punishment. It should be a worse punishment. You said it's Amazon forklifts and somebody just stole it from somebody else. They don't get punished at all. I might have woke up on a day, but it dang so went yesterday. And I know buffoonery when I see it. Cause I'm 43. Yeah, I got some experience under my belt. That's another thing too. People like me, you walk in the building and they think, oh, this young nigga this young son, he don't know that. He a nigga. He don't know. You a nigga, and you a nigga, and you what 20s? He probably mid 20s. Oh yeah, we don't want him here. He ain't finna come up here and show out. You can go to another company. You ain't finna come in this company and show out. I ain't trying to get no other vest to try to show people that I got different titles and labels and all that. I'm keeping the same orange vest because I want to fit in with everybody that's regular and normal. I want everybody to feel like everybody else. I don't want to feel no bigger than the next person. I don't want to feel no bigger than the next person. Never had that in me. I never understood that. There's people up there that wore 60 different vests and they got terminated for some crap. Just like me. You got 60 different vests on. You got 60 different jobs. You on your feet to everything. When you come in that mug to when you leave, standing up, pushing the computer from one side of the room to the other side, man, keeping up with everything. Everybody got to check in with you. You doing exactly everything you're supposed to be doing. They terminate people like that. You terminate people that's going way above and beyond. Like, I go above and beyond, but there's some people out there that go way above. And they be terminating them too. I ain't just speaking on me. Matter of fact, it was people that was getting terminated for small stuff and getting banned from there permanently. And I kept telling myself, I said, woo, am I next? I promise you. I promise to God. I was thinking this. I would say this to myself. I was like, woo, am I next? Because the caliber of the person that it was spooked the freak out of me. I'm like, wait a minute. No. I ain't no way I'm going to make it. But I stayed up there. Because I'm just like, no, I'm just playing. I'm just really just talking, being funny and such and such. But I really was serious. Because I felt like it was going to be something, the slightest thing that I do, you say, wait a minute, he black. We want this to look like probably. I mean, this is just me assuming. I don't know. Because I have white friends. I'm not racist. But in some situations, and y'all probably don't want to agree with this, but in some situations, and I know you probably don't want to hear this, racism still exists. It's still there. It's at the jobs, it's in the streets, it's in the stores, it's on TV, it's still there. We just don't know who it is because they don't have a label on it. But racism, it still exists. And if you come in a building where the majority of white people working there, and you are a black person, or half people working there is white, or some of the people that are working there is white, and you come in a black person, and you look at those white people, all you're going to be saying to yourself is, I hope none of them is racist. Because most of the time, they got the highest positions in their job. And the first thing you're going to think as a black man when you walk in that building is, I pray to God ain't none of them racist. I'll be thinking, I don't know about nobody else. This is what I do. This is how I think every time I walk into a building where it's a lot of white people or some white people. The first thing I think of is I wonder which ones is racist. I wonder which ones is racist. I wonder which one is racist. I wonder which one that said the N-word. That go through my mind every time. Because it happens. Trust me, it goes down. So just imagine going and working at a job where you working around these same kind of people. Not all of them, not all white people. It's like that. But I'm sorry. And the ones that are racist, y'all kind of give y'allself away. You know, it just is what it is. And if you a person like me, if you really from deep rooted and you're a black person, you know what I'm talking about. It just gives that, it's an aura. It just bounces off for them. I mean, as soon as they look at you, they got a different spin when they look at you. When they look at you, let me tell you something, you will know. Racism still exists. It still goes on. It still happens. Trust me. Like I said, this right here, this just, I wouldn't talk about nothing that I don't go through, man, because it ain't my business. Like I said, it just, the way I feel ain't gonna affect nothing. But if something happened to me, then I just feel like it's unbelievable. I'm gonna talk about it on this channel, because this is what I got this channel for. That's why I got my office. This is what my studio was for. This is the whole purpose. This is the whole point of it. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't speak about it, if you don't say nothing, you get swept up under the rug. And then wherever you at, if you like in the area where I'm in, man, you just be laughed at, and then people be looking at you like you crazy, and then people be saying, man, he's sitting up here he just missed his job. He's just making all this up because he missed his job. Man, let me explain something to y'all. The people that work there and the people that's over the position that did what they did, they know what I'm talking about. You don't need for me to make up nothing. They know what they talking about. I mean, they know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. I mean, it is what it is. You allow forklifts and scanners to get stole all day. I never heard of one person losing their job for taking somebody's forklift while they were signed into it. I ain't never heard of it. Never heard of it. They went back and spent the camera for a while. They went back and spent the camera for a wall charger. Not for forklifts and not for scanners, for a wall charger. They took the time out of their day to put something out. If they would have sent, look, Amazon has this thing where they use scanners like intercom. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if it's something they need to say, or it's something they need to ask everybody, like if somebody lose their keys in the house, they send a message over everybody's scanner. Everybody get the same message. So tell me how come instead of them spinning their cameras, trying to feel like some investigators, like they were really solving the crime, why y'all just didn't send a message over the scanner? Do you know how fast I would have showed up and brought the wall charger? Like, yeah, I got it. That was me. That would have been my time to tell y'all what I had it for. Y'all would have laughed about the shit. Mr. Kirk, and we're gonna tell you next time, you know what I'm saying, we might have to call you in the HR room, you know, that's a warning time. That was a warning situation. That was a warning situation. Take a warning situation and burn somebody, man. Like, that's a warning, that's a learning situation. Don't go in the break room and take nothing. Don't use nothing that's in the break room. It could be somebody that really seriously need it. Could be somebody that don't seriously need it, but it's there. You just can't go in. Like I said, that's an explanation time. That's a warning. Break it down to them. Cause I'm at home taking charge. I do that all day. I walk in rooms to take wall charges out of rooms all day. If I'm in a building and I need a wall charger, I take one. I just use it right there. That ain't me saying I ain't saying I'm stealing it. I'm using it because it's a wall charge. It's not worth anything. Can't do nothing but charge up what I got.
I'm so sorry to involve you in this.
But hey, like I said, that y'all look bad. Letting people steal them vehicles up there. But don't nobody get punished for that. But then you turn around and punish somebody for using a wall charger. Y'all look bad. I don't look bad. I look honest. I look like I'm telling the world what they should already know. You know, that's pretty pathetic. That's like working in the store, and some people just, let me see. That's like people just walking up, grabbing coats off the coat rack, and putting them on, and walking around in the Walmart with them on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, better yet, that's like somebody purchasing an outfit, leaving their outfit on the register, get ready to buy it, but they turn around to get something out their bags. When they come back, our whole outfit gone. Then they look back, somebody walking off with their outfit on. They done put it on, and they just walking around in Walmart with it on. Walking around with it on. What kind of shit? Y'all, so that's cool, you can do that? But I can't go over here to this register, I see a wall charger, I can't grab it and go plug it up right here in Walmart and charge my portable device up with it and take it back. I can't do that. Well, somebody just took a whole outfit and put it on and walk down into the electronic department. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing to them. I mean, hey, if you got a good answer, I'll shut up. If you can break it down to me that taking somebody's forklift and scanner is not stealing, let me know. Explain it to me. Explain it to me how that's not stealing. If you sign into a forklift and you sign into a scanner and you sit your scanner on your forklift and you hop off of it, go get a paper clip. When you come back, everything gone. I didn't steal it. If I got on it and drove off and now I'm working on the mug, I didn't steal it. That's not stealing. Oh, it's different definitions of stealing. So it depends on what you take. That's stealing. So taking anything ain't stealing. It's not taking. Some stuff you can take, that's not considered stealing. In the Amazon Lit 2 building, some things you can take, they don't consider it as stealing. Some things you can take, you can take it and go off. They'll never look for you, never worry about it. Some things you can take and you good. But some things you take and then you're not good. So I kind of need a list. I need a list on what y'all have in y'all policy where it say forklifts and scanners can be taken. I need to see that. Because I promise you, y'all gonna say in the policy somewhere where employees' devices can't be taken. Or employees, or something about, it ain't gonna say nothing about no wall charger. It ain't gonna say squat about no walls. It's gonna say something about employees, yada, yada, yada. Can't be such taken. And it's only taken when it's out the building. That's only when it's stole. When I walk off with it, that's when it's stole. When I'm out of sight, that's when it's stolen. Put it like this, if I grabbed that wall charger and instead of getting on my forklift, I could have walked to the other break room. I could have walked off the floor, went to the other break room. I could have went outside where they smoke cigarettes at. Could have went out there, stashed it deep in my drawer, got it real good and hid, or could have just took it on to my car. Dude, it was like an hour before they called me to HR. I'm in the building with the charger. It was like an hour before they called me after I had went and got it. It was like an hour. It didn't take me an hour. It was an hour before they called me to HR. The only reason why it took that long, because I had to charge it for 20 minutes. I charged it for about 20. Let me see. Nah, at first, remember I told y'all I worked first. So I didn't even charge as soon as I got it. As soon as I got it, I worked. I made pics. Make sure I went TOT. Worked for about 15, 20 minutes. Then I went and put it on a charger for about 20 minutes. When I went and put it on a charge for 20 minutes, as soon as I went and got it, I'll be lo and behold, it ain't even really do nothing to my portal charge. I said, man, I done did this, charge this thing up. Soon as I was saying it to myself, HR had sent a message on my scanner and told me to come to HR. Y'all could have sent that same message and asked me about y'all didn't even have to do no homework, no research. Y'all could have just sent a message over everybody's scanner. Y'all know anybody would have brought that thing back. Cause don't nobody want to steal nothing out of there. Anybody would have brought it back, not just me. Anybody that had it, they would have brought. If I had a wall charger and it was gone, I wouldn't have never told for one. But let's say if I did, all I expected them to do was just shoot a message over everybody's scanner. I ain't gonna even do that. It's a wall charger, bro. I'm not finna go complaining about somebody took my wall charger, man. But if I did, my expectation is just for y'all to shoot a message over the scanner. All you gotta do is shoot a message. Cause whoever got it, I'm pretty sure they needed it. They need to use it for something. I ain't tripping off of that. Yeah, you can borrow my wall charger any day. Yeah, I'm not, what? It's a wall charger. It ain't a Rolex watch. It ain't your cell phone. It ain't even a cord. It ain't even a charger to your cell phone. It ain't even a charger. It's just a wall charger. It ain't even no cord. Yeah, I told myself I was gonna go live and talk about this, man. I was gonna put y'all on blast, bro. That right there, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. The earpiece that was plugged into the wall charger, yes, I left it. I did not take it. You know why I did that? I guess, see, this is another thing about when I told y'all black man working in the company with white people in it. Some white people, I don't even think some white people are racist. Some white people just think black people are slow and that we immediately are out for crime. They think we immediately out to do some dirt. I'm not smart enough to know that there's cameras in the break room. I don't know how many times, I told y'all I've been working there about 3 years, right? So I should be able to know it's cameras in the break room. So why would I go steal something knowing I'm on camera? How much sense does that make? I didn't look around for no cameras when I walked in there. They said they watched me. You can see me. I'm not looking around for no camera. That's crazy. Treated me like I went in. Treated me like I went in and plotted. No cameras was in. No, not no cameras. I know cameras was in the break room. I've been working up there almost 3 years. They tell you that, they put that on signs and tell you that all day. I already knew that. Common sense can tell you that. There was a reason why I was confident to walk in there and do it. I don't steal, man. The whole purpose why I did it. Y'all know who got it. Come on, you gotta know I got it for a reason.
I offered to take care of your bully problem myself, but you said not to. You said find someone real.
It's like I'm in the house with my brothers and sisters and mama and dad all us in here. My phone died, I left my charger at home. It's Thanksgiving, I left my cell phone charger home. Do you know what I'm finna do? Do you know what I'm finna do to charge my phone up? I'm not finna go tapping on people's shoulder and asking if they got a charger. I'm gonna walk through the house. If I see a charger plugged up, I'm gonna use that one. And then whoever come find it, say they want unplug my phone, you can use the charger. If I'm outside, if I'm doing something outside, I gotta go inside to find the chargers on them. All right, so I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna take it outside with me. Like, man, don't make that like I'm a thief, like I be stealing. Like I said, if I can't explain myself at Amazon, that's another thing too. This right here make a person look like you a bum or something. You just walking around just stealing wall chargers. Like I got a bag on or something. Man, I got these wall chargers for sale, man. I got these wall chargers, baby. You want a wall charger? I got a wall charger for $3. I got a wall charger for $6. I got the wall charger with the the double thing on the back, man. I need about $8, $10 for that. Yeah, I'm gonna come back home with a bag full of wall charges. Try it. You're gonna come home with a bag full of wall charges. You can't sell a wall charge. You can't even sell one. Tell you something, people buying wall charges is by accident. They're in the store for something else. And mess around, see one. And you know what? I need a couple of them anyway. Let me go and grab them. Yo, that's by accident. Ain't nobody getting up out of their bed, making it a plan out of their day, taking a trip, going to the store just to buy some wall charges. Nobody gonna do that. Hell, wall charge is free. You buy a device, the wall charge will come with it. Most of the stuff anyway. The wall charge will come with whatever you buy. The wall charge is free. You ain't gotta pay for that. You can't sell no wall charges, so how was that theft? I thought the meaning of theft was taking property worth value. I thought theft was taking property worth value. So that means if I would have went and took 5 pieces of paper out of a stack of papers, they would have fired me for stealing, because it was somebody else's notebook. It's like going in somebody's notebook, taking out 4 or 5 pieces of paper, closing a notebook. You can get fired for that at Amazon, because you need to write down some notes to remember something on your job. You're gonna get fired. I just realized how petty Amazon is. And I was putting all my back and bone. Couldn't even fit on the forklift. I'm putting all my height, back, and bone into this job. Blood, sweat, and tears into this job. Sometimes they giving me like, I can't even tell you, man. It would be like 100 picks. They would give me 100 picks in 1 hour, right there in 1 hour. I would have to leave out the hour and come back in the hour. 100 picks. That's what people be complaining about. They're overworking. I didn't look at this as overwork. I like doing it. I love doing it. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm telling y'all what kind of work they do, what they be doing. Yeah. You real good and you fast, they give you 100 picks in 1 hour. You be in 1 hour, you'll be picking that whole hour out. 1 hour. If you fast. I'm saying, man, y'all took some of my physicality and my muscle, and y'all took some years off of me, man. I feel like y'all owe me this life. Y'all owe me this life. And so, like I said, I had to fight for my full-time badge too. Like, bro, I wasn't one of them employees up there that I wasn't one of them employees. That wasn't nothing. That was small fry. A little bump to the job. No, I wasn't one of them. I was putting big dents in there. I was putting big dents in the job. Great big old dents. Yeah, I'm talking about, boy. I'm out there helping people that's slow. Like people that rates as low as all get out. I'm filling in for me and about 10, 15 other people. That's why they had me in 1 hour for long periods of time, because I'm picking out picks that it was taking somebody else 2 or 3 days to do. I'm knocking it out in an hour or less. Man, I'm not bragging on productivity. I'm just explaining to y'all what's facts. That's the job. That's what I did. I got down. I mean, like I said, just what it is, I got down. I wasn't the only one. I was one of the only ones. So that right there, why would I want to risk my job for a wall charge, bro? Y'all got it. Come on, man, do the logic science. Y'all gave me the wrong punishment. Y'all gave me the wrong punishment, dog. Y'all gave me the wrong punishment. Bro, I ain't no perv. I ain't no danger to society. I ain't no danger to the job. Y'all gave me the wrong punishment. Matter of fact, I should be on my way to work Monday morning. I should have been applying on my way to go do my interview. But y'all done banned me from applying. I'm like, what? Y'all done banned me from applying? Peak season coming around, man. Y'all know y'all need some high rates. Come on, man. Sometimes you gotta balance out the employee. You gotta balance out what kind of work. You gotta balance out his work versus what he did, and you gotta take that and you gotta balance it out. You don't just automatically just X out a key player. You X out a key player, you gonna hurt yourself. And I ain't talking like me, just me gone is gonna hurt the business. I ain't saying that, but I'm saying me and about 10 or 20 other people that's like me. You doing stuff like this, putting them on punishment, terminating them permanently. Man, y'all could probably have way more higher numbers than you getting right now. Y'all could probably have way more higher numbers. Ain't no problem to it. Then people just quitting. It ain't even the fact that, let's talk about that. It ain't even the fact that people just getting fired. People is leaving. People is leaving. You should be thankful to have somebody that's staying and ain't trying to leave. People is leaving, y'all. Y'all know it and I know it. This ain't me talking like I'm jealous, I'm hating her. I wish bad on Amazon. On Amazon, employees is leaving. That should be a wake up. That should be a sign for somebody at the top to be like, hold on, what's going on? Who do we have running certain positions that don't need to be running them? Who is that? Who do we have running the terminating? Who do we have running the terminating department? The department that determines if you get terminated or you just get a punishment to where you can come back. Who we got running it? Man, y'all better do something, cause that can destroy your numbers. See, you gotta permanently terminate the right people. Y'all are permanently terminating the wrong employees, man. Y'all permanently terminating people that should just be given write-ups and little small punishments, man. Maybe a suspension here or there. Y'all doing a full-fledged, you can't come back no more. I don't even want to talk about when I was working there and I didn't have no car. Well, I didn't have no car. They got transportation. They won't even come pick you up. And so you gotta be disabled in order to get a ride to work. And I still got there. Went to work until they terminated me for being in the negative. That was the first termination I got for being in a negative. That was the first one. So I had to redeem myself and I had to come back. Now that lets you know right there that I like the job. I went back after that termination. So that means I'm determined. This time I got my car. This time I ain't missing work. And it means I ain't missing an hour. That means I ain't late. 5 minutes I ain't late. I'm smoking. I'm on that clock. I'm getting perfect attendance every single week. Every week. Perfect attendance. Every week. Then I did this one thing with this wall charge. They X'd me out. No write-ups. They just X'd me out. Like I said, this time, this ain't no negative UPT. This ain't no negative. I ain't missed no days. I ain't come in so late so many times. My hours done built up. And now I'm in the negative. I was never in the negative. Well, after I went back that second time, I was never in the negative. Matter of fact, they accidentally put me in the negative like 13 minutes. I had to call them and make them fix it. I had 6 hours and something. They just snatched it and put me in the negative 13 minutes. I had to call them and tell them to fix it. Nah, y'all ain't finna get me. No. They tried to get me right then. They tried to get me then. Thank God I checked my stuff. They almost fired me by accident. Messing my UPT balance up. I seen it. I didn't pay no attention to it. I said, well, maybe that was just a mistake. You know, it happens. I said, maybe that was a mistake. I said, I ain't gonna blame them for it. Stuff happens, I know stuff be happening. But it happened. And this happened. So, I don't know. What y'all think? I don't know whether to call it racist. I don't know whether to call it stereotyping. Like I said, man, I think they took my skin color. He took something without asking for it. And they turn it into a full-fledged, he a thief. He stole. He took something without asking for it. I ain't in the store. I didn't get no value item and take it without asking for it. It was a wild charge. They got it marked down like I took something of value, like I took something of value. No, it was a wild charge. A freaking wild charge. You can't give them away, and you can't make nobody steal one. Freaking wild charges, bro. Like I had 100 of them here at the house, man. Wild charges is everywhere. They was everywhere, but where I needed them to be the day I got them. And then I go get one, and I'm fired. I've been taking wild charges, bro. Not from jobs, not in, but like I said, wherever I'm at. If I'm at home, if I'm at my dad's, if I'm at anybody's house, any place where it's wild charges and I need to charge something, I'm gonna just grab a charger. That's not, I don't see that it's stealing. Cause I'm gonna do it right there in your face. Like, I just need to charge. That's up to you whether you stop me or you say, hey man, I don't want nobody using my wall. I don't know who will say that. I just don't know who's so serious about a wall charge. I honestly don't. I never seen nobody that was serious about a wall charger like Amazon. But they don't care nothing about their forklifts and their scanners being stolen. Like, I would figure the scanner is way more expensive than his wall charger, and his forklift is way more expensive than his wall charger. But you can take a forklift and ride off in the sunset with it. You might can even do some damage to it. But guess what? They ain't gonna investigate who took it. So they ain't gonna even never know who did it. But somebody probably seen you get on it when you had it first. Because of the number on the top. Somebody probably seen you get on it. So when they come back and it's tore up, something hanging off of it and stuff, guess what that person that seen you get on it? Guess what that person that seen you driving it first gonna say? Man, I'm laying it all out. I'm laying it all out today. Y'all need to be put on blast, bro. Stealing forklifts and stealing scanners. But fine people for taking a wall charge. I'm laying the law down on y'all today. Y'all gonna get a great understanding. Y'all gonna get a great understanding of silence. Kurt Cobain was a man that you should not have permanently fired. Mark my word. Mark my word. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna run no game on you. Get somebody to go to Amazon Lit 2. Slide up in there. You gonna see forklifts getting snatched up and scanners getting snatched up like nobody business. And they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing at all. They don't do nothing at all. Nothing. You hear me? Just stealing and gone. Stealing and gone. Don't make no sense, bro. Man, they didn't even send me no letter explaining to me that I couldn't come back. I didn't get no kind of some people when they get terminated, they'll send you an email, and in that email, I read one of them. In the email, they're having that email, you know, whatever you did, such and such. They said, say to our such and such, we decided that we will no longer see you, and then they'll tell you, to the best of your endeavors, whatever, have a nice future. They'll basically tell you something to let you know that you can never come back there. In that letter they send you. The letter that they sent me, it was just a regular involuntary termination letter. So why would you send me a regular involuntary termination letter, but then when I try to reapply, y'all saying I'm banned there for like something ain't stirring in the pot right. Why else would y'all think I would be sitting here for 3 months waiting to reapply? I went straight off of my termination letter. My termination letter would have told me if I was banned. Like, I don't understand it. When y'all supposed to put that in the term? When y'all supposed to tell me that? I mean, shouldn't I have a documentation, a piece of documentation telling me that I can't come back? Wouldn't that make sense, y'all? Why not send me a letter and real one sentence you can say, you know, we wish you the best, and you know, you from here on out we are separating our relationship with you for good. Like I said, they do that. They say it somehow like that. They separating their relationship with you. I've seen this in some other letters, and it wasn't in my letter. It wasn't in mine. I feel like they didn't make the decision to permanently terminate me. And then, but when I tried to reapply a couple days ago, I feel like somebody seen it, and then that's when they decided to permanently terminate me. I don't know if they marked it down as soon as I put the application in. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know how it worked. I'm just explaining to y'all, I did not get a letter saying that I was permanently gone. I got a regular termination letter, just like the first one I had got when I went back. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm permanently unable to reapply when I wasn't told that in my letters. Like I wasn't told it in my email. They didn't send a notification. They didn't tell me. It wasn't nothing explained. I didn't get no kind of category, number. They didn't send me none of that. I didn't get none of that.
Use your superhuman brute strength to kidnap my best friend.
I just, like I said, I don't know. I don't get it, man, because I got mouths to feed. I don't know about nobody else. I got mouths to feed.
Toshi, what happened? Crystal Lewis went mad. He ran over here, knocked all of us down.
Maybe that person can stay broke. That person can stay broke. I got mouths to feed.
And now I don't even have time to listen to Toshi.
You know, you shouldn't ever cut off no source of income to no man or no woman that's providing for a family. You should never cut off no source of income. Unless I literally just do something. Like I said, I know what stealing is, man. Y'all know what stealing is. The whole world knows what stealing is. Ain't nobody stealing no wild charge. I'm sorry. That's just man, that's common sense. No, ain't nobody stealing a wild charge. Ain't nobody on this planet Earth gonna steal no wild charge, bro. Nobody. Put my little champagne glass back. Nobody. Nobody. It's a wild charge. It's a block. You just put a cord that fits in it. You put a cord in it. Charge it what you got. And that's that. It's a block. It ain't a cord. It ain't the whole cord. It ain't like you lost the whole cord. Like somebody just took your whole cell phone cord and you can't charge your phone up. It was the block. You could have easily got that back. You could have even the guy that came to me, man, he felt so bad. He said, man, I just didn't know I didn't know they would go this far. I said, I didn't either. I didn't think it was, I thought it was serious, but I didn't think it was that serious. My seriousness meaning if I got a wall charger and I go in there to use it and it's gone, I might get curious to know where it went. But I'm not finna go tell nobody. Like I might be looking around, I'll be like, man, somebody done got me. I'm gonna laugh that off and I'm gone. Gone about my business. Somebody done got me from a wall charge. Cause it's common. It's known. It happens. A wall, especially a wall charger. Man, come on, man. Because they know you're not going to miss it. Man, take a wall charger, and if they got it, it's because they using it. They ain't got it to take home. That's why you didn't get mad when you noticed it was gone. You know what they got it for. Oh, they must have left theirs at the house. Man, let them have it, man. Because let me tell you something. Going, telling about a wall charger, telling is not worth cutting a man losing his source of income and not being able to provide for his family no more. You could have simply got that wall charger back. You could have simply got it back. It's like they went through hoops for something that wasn't even worth it. But the stuff that's worth it, they don't do nothing about it. Case in point, forklifts and scanners being stolen. And I'm going to keep mentioning this in the video because that's what the title of this video is about. Amazon lit 2 in North Little Rock. They allow employees to take forklifts. They allow employees to take scanners. You can go tell them that somebody took your forklift and your scanner. You can ask them, hey man, can you look at the camera? Can you see who took my fork? They're going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh at you. And they're going to tell you, man, you're going to have to walk on down there. And where all them forklifts at, you're going to have to go find you a new one. But they didn't tell this guy, or this deaf guy, they didn't explain to him, hey man, I got a wall charge right here, man. Hey, we got a couple wall charges down there. You can just get one of those and, you know, we'll charge it to the gang. They didn't do that. Nah, they seen a black man on camera getting something that white man went and told. His wall charge was missing. They looked on camera. They seen a tall black man walking in the break room and grabbing that wall charge. Like I wasn't hiding. I didn't go in there with a mask on my face. I didn't have no hoodie on over my head. I wasn't in disguise. I was in bold plain. You could see my face.
There's a little kid, boy. He's silently vowing to one day hunt us down, kill us like animals. And he just knows he's gonna catch me in an outhouse. I'll beg for my life, give up the whole gang immediately. But then he kills me anyway. Damn it! Well, I will give you the satisfaction. Thanks, boss. I was almost a goner. El paciente le dice al doctor, si me toco el nariz, me duele. Si me toco la rodilla, me duele. ¿Qué pasa, doctor? El doctor responde, tienes un dedo quebrado.
He thinks he hurts everywhere. It's only a broken finger.
What do you want, Ringo?
The honest answer? A friend to share this lonely trail with. The cowboy answer? The bounty on this guy's head.
And that drop in your brain, it is for him or for you.
Right. Oh, here we go. Why can't you starve in the desert? Because of the sand that is there. You know, it takes guts to tell a joke to a group of strangers, especially since I'm not naturally funny.
Oh, you're naturally funny. Looking.
You can't the sand.
Yeah. It'll give me something to sip on. Man, yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's just that's the gist. It's just what it is, man. You know, don't fall for companies that be advertising and claiming they out to seek your better wellness and they really there for you. Don't fall for every company that say that, because what I come to find out is you end up giving your physical, all your physical being. You'll get your power. You gonna get your energy. You're gonna get your time. You're gonna get your commitment. You're gonna put all this into them just for a slight mistake, a fast decision mistake that you might make, just because you think it's not gonna affect or bother nobody. And they will take that little mistake you made, and they'll cause you to be in shame and cause you to have to come home to your family, to your kids, sit down with them and tell them, Daddy not working no more, Mama's not working no more, and then they're gonna explain what happened, and then your kids gonna ask, your kids gonna look at you and they gonna ask, what it was just such and such. Why did they do that? Because of that. I don't have no answer. We don't have no answer. See, they understood that as punishment. They understood that as punishment. They knew they was cool with that. We was already stretching strings with only one person working now. Mind you, I was working, and my wife got a job, and she started working. So we had just got to the point where both of us was working, and we was about to both bring in income. And then this happened, and instead of them making a decision where I could remain bringing in income and basically having money to take care of my family, provide for my family, they know I was paying child support. They knew I had a 401k. Who would take a risk of stealing something that's building a 401k out of their checks? That's showing you that I'm here for retirement. I'm here until it's time for me to retire. That's what that employee is showing you. They know that. They know what's in my checks. They know what get took out of my checks. So they knew what I was paying on. They knew where my money was going to. They know what kind of life I got by the bag I carry on my forklift every day with 4 kids hanging on it and the wife on the other side. They know what life I had. They knew where my money was going. So why cut all that off? Why stop those kids on that bag from eating? I'm not even going to mention my wife because she grown. Yeah, she should be working. But why cut the food supply off and the source of income off for them 4 kids that was on that bag? What did them 4 kids do? You punished their daddy. You proved your point when you punished him. But the permanently not being able to come back, what did them 4 kids do to deserve that?
This guy kind of started it though, right? He kept calling himself the doctor. Well, cut it out. He was trying to help.
Somebody tell me, man. Make it make sense, because I can't. I don't want to sound like I'm fussing and complaining or sad or whatnot. I ain't sad. I'm confused because I don't understand the punishment that I got for the small offense that I did. I can't call it a crime because I didn't walk out the building. Like I said, I didn't take it. I never took it. I mean, I took it at that time, but I didn't take it. Like taking something without asking. Like without going around trying to find out whose it is. If you go and grab something and you use it, it's not the same as you going and grabbing something and you stealing it. It's 2 different definitions. Amazon's trying to make it to where a borrow is a steal. And that don't make sense to me. Because Like I said, why not? So explain the forklifts and the scanners then. So that must be a borrow. Taking somebody forklift that they sign in. That's a borrow.
I told him to come find me in Arizona.
But me giving a charge, wrong charge it back after I got it, that's a steal. That's supposed to be a steal. I don't know, I don't understand it. It don't make sense to me. It'll never make sense to me. Because I value myself, and you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm worth. Matter of fact, just to break it all the way down to y'all, I could have been working at the building right next to them. I got hired out there. I got hired, I passed the training, I passed all the drug tests, I passed everything. Got hired out there. It's the Dollar General warehouse. First day came for me to go in, you know what I told myself? I said, no, I'm going back to Amazon. Because I was that loyal to him. I was that loyal. They wanted me to drive reach trucks at Dollar General. And I showed them that I knew how to drive reach trucks. But I was so loyal to Amazon. I said, no, I'm not going to this building. I'm going back to where I was at so I can keep my image, so I can maintain the same job. So I don't like I'm just bouncing from job to job. I want to maintain the same job, get my 401k back stacked up, all the above, everything. Clean slate. What is a clean slate? What is that saying for? What is a clean slate saying for? What is the purpose of it? If you just automatically with the first punishment that was small at that, the first one, you automatically demolish. You just automatically demolish an employee. Just take them out. Just whoop, for good. I mean, all your ambitions, all your money saving, all your plans you had, everything that you had planned, regardless you made, everything it's gone. Boom. Gone. That's a company that don't care about their employees. You better watch yourself. If you at Amazon, you thinking it's the place to be, you better watch yourself. They fooled me. I'm 43 years old. I'm used to getting fooled by people in the street. I'm used to getting conned by people in the street. I didn't know jobs can con you. Jobs can fool you. Jobs can make you think one thing when they really don't care. You're going to a job thinking, oh, this is my second family. Feeling like you at home, you thinking you at home, and you do something like you do when you at home, and they turn right to what skin color they is. No, you can't do that here. No, you can't do that here. And then if it's a black person and did something against a white person, oh, you really finna pay. You really gonna pay. Just let you be a black man, and whatever small incident you do, whatever it is, let somebody white be on the other end. Watch your career be over with. That don't just happen in jobs. That happen in the world. That's in the world, that's in the industry, that's in companies, that's in business. Unless you're a black man that own it, like my daddy told me today. I had a nice talk with my pops. And he really wants me to go into the electrician. He wants me to go into the electrician business. And going to get my license and work for AP&L and stuff like that. That's what he wants me to do. And of course, it's an option. But my thing was, that sounds like Michael Jackson, it is. My option was, I wanted to find my own path. I want to find my own path, find something that I like doing that ain't copycatting nobody. Not my daddy, not my brother, not my sister. Something I like doing that ain't nobody in my family doing, and I'm going to stick with it. And for that reason, I chose to stick with Amazon, because I wanted to prove to myself and prove to my dad that there's other things that I can find and I can fall in love with. So for that reason, I tried to stay at Amazon. It's only reasons why I wanted to specifically stay at Amazon and work there. It's got nothing to do with I can't get a job nowhere else. Oh, but y'all better not ever think that. Don't ever put your mind on that. It's just, like I said, it's not really a lot of jobs in the area I'm in that involve driving the OP, the vehicle that I was driving in Amazon. Like I said, I went to Dollar General and passed the test on driving a reach truck. I passed that with flying colors. That wasn't nothing. But that ain't what I want. That ain't what I'm experienced on driving. But what's the brand? It's the brand name of the reach trucks. There's the red ones. I think that was called I got a video on it. It's the same kind of reach truck I had drove. Like I said, Dollar General has the OP. They have OPs at their company. But explain to us that we can't drive the OPs because Dollar General own the OPs. So that means that if you get hired straight through Dollar General, like through the actual company, or you probably was already working for Dollar General, that's the ones that can drive the OPs. But I'm an experienced OP driver. It's just at Amazon. It's not at Dollar General. So that's what my confusion was in. That's why I was like, decided to go back to Amazon and not work at Dollar General. I didn't want to start working at Dollar General and quit. I was like, I'm just not gonna even start. If I don't ever start, then I don't have a record of quitting. You know what I'm saying? Going there and quitting. So that was like I said. And also too, Dollar General was training 14, 15 of us and picked only 4. Told everybody else to hit the rocks. And majority of that group was from Amazon. They left Amazon to come to Dollar General. I got a couple guys that just recently left Amazon and went to Dollar General. Like I'm telling y'all, what I'm telling y'all is facts on where I work and how messed up they are, to where they're running their employees off and they permanently firing or just even terminating employees for the wrong reasons. Like they picked the wrong punishment. They picked the wrong worstest punishment for small to little to nothing offenses. They give you the worstest punishment and ban you completely. So that's why they constantly hiring new groups of people. Like always hiring. Amazon gonna always be hiring because they're always firing and they always losing. If you notice one thing about Amazon never gets to a point where they ain't hiring no more people, like they got enough people. You ain't gonna never see that. You'll never see that. And it's their fault. Their job is to work you through the flow, work you a little bit more, and then right when you think you done successfully did your job good, it's gonna be something. You're gonna have a day when you tired, you're gonna have a day when you ran down. Somebody at that job gonna say something to you, treat you just like you ain't been working there 2 days. Somebody somewhere else gonna do something, your name gonna get involved with it. Or it's gonna be something they gonna ask you to do that's out of your character, what you've been doing since you've been there for years. It's gonna be something, and they whoever asked you to do something different, they ain't even gonna have the status to be telling you what to do. It's gonna be something, and then you gonna get upset, and then once you get upset, they're gonna blame you and that other person, boom, you out the door. It's gonna be something that you don't know that's coming. I don't care how much you smiling, I don't care how hard you work, I don't care how many overtime days you pick. It's gonna be something that's gonna happen when you go in, and it's gonna make you lose your job, or it's gonna make you quit that job. Or you're gonna be working in there talking about quitting. While you working there, you're gonna be saying, man, I gotta find me something else. Or one day, I'm just giving Amazon, like you never gonna have that feeling of, oh yeah, it ain't no problems in here. I can definitely retire. This is definitely where I'm gonna want to be. You ain't gonna never think like that. You'll never feel like that when you're working there. You'll never feel like I'm at ease when you're working at Amazon, especially if you are African American. And they are supposed to be all for, this is a job that is supposed to be all for African Americans. Like, they supposed to be working with us, you hear me? This company is supposed to be working with black people. Like, just like me, I come in there, I've been working good, ain't got no write-ups, no kind of problem, and then one day I decide to go in the break room and take somebody's charger. You supposed to be able to already see, look at me, and get, and not, I ain't gonna say give me a chance, but you're supposed to give me an opportunity to explain myself and get a good understanding on what I'm telling you, because it makes sense. It ain't no lie, and it makes sense. Anybody get desperate when their cell phones start going, you know, like, you just supposed to listen to my explanation, and then I'm supposed to still be working there. You can write me up, give me however y'all want to do it, but I should not have lost my job. I still need to be putting out product. Y'all still need product that need to be shoved out. And it's not nothing preventing me to keep working. Y'all preventing me to keep working. Y'all stop me from working. And then when y'all numbers ain't hitting where they supposed to hit, don't be looking around like, shit, what we gonna do? You already done it. Our numbers ain't gonna look like they looked last year. Hell no. Y'all keep hiring new people. Yeah, you better give a right. You better cut that money up. Man, people is walking up out of there, man. I know training, I know leadership bosses that done left. They done went all the way back to Louisiana. They done no, I am not doing this. I know leadership people that then went from the being part of the leadership team. They done went back down and demoted themselves to just driving tuggers. They don't want no parts of it. People from the leadership, from the supervising team and stuff, they leaving. The top bosses is leaving. They going to either another Amazon or something else. They trying something else. Funny, I'm telling you, man. I was seeing it and I just kept coming to work. I was like, well, it ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna stay. I ain't going to work. It ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. And somewhere in that process, positions was changed. People that was in one position went to another position. And somewhere in that process, somebody that was not deserving and that's not supposed to be in the hiring and firing position, they got the hiring and firing position. They got it and they taking it to their head. Trust me. Like I said, that clearly, what I did right there, that clearly was not whatever the worstest category is. That clearly was not a bad category. It could have been a category, but not a bad one. Like if 4 is the baddest, it should have been like a 2. It should have been like a 2. That's a suspension or a termination. They treat me like I've been touching on people or something. Like I've been harassing females or something. Like I'm looking under people's skirts, women's skirts and dresses, or like I'm hiding in the bathroom or something. They treated me like that. They treated me like a perv. Permanently stopping somebody from applying at a job. Only people that get treated like that are people that have harassment charges, or people that came in with a stick and took some stuff, or people that just literally took from the company, putting it in, going home with it. You done, matter of fact, they watched you for about a week, 2 weeks. You just been grabbing this and grabbing that. Or somebody that just decided they seen something that caught their eye and was like, man, I'm finna, even if it was an employee, I'm finna grab this sucker and put it in my pocket. Something like that. They not using it. They taking it. That's stealing. I'm taking it and I'm putting it in my pocket to put it in another pocket to put it in another pocket. And I'm just gonna hope. Don't nobody basically go say that it's missing. I'm just gonna hope that I ain't on the camera. You know what I'm saying? When I get it, I'm just gonna hope that I move fast enough when I grab it that nobody sees. See, that's stealing. That's stealing. Take it to your car. Taking a stash or somewhere. I ain't saying go plug it up and immediately use it. Taking a stash or somewhere. That's stealing. I'm not gonna use nothing that I stole. If I just stole something, I'm not finna plug it up and use it. I just stole it. Why would I pull it out in front of everybody? And then I left it. I plugged it up and I left it. I got on my forklift and went to work. Matter of fact, I had to charge it up. I plugged it up and I left it. Came back and grabbed it. And before I can get it back, HR called. I don't need to steal no charger. Unless they charger had all my paychecks in it. My job paychecks. I don't need to, nobody needs to steal no charger. You can't find a video, a police chase, theft, theft ring. You can't find nothing when somebody is hitting a lick off of stealing wall chargers. Nowhere on this planet Earth. It's not even considered a device to be stolen. It's not even considered a device to be stolen. Man, look at my skin. Think about Amazon, and you do the math. Like I said, if they can get away with stealing forklifts and scanners and banners, anything at Amazon, why wasn't my punishment for using a wall charger a slap on the wrist? What y'all worried I'm gonna come back and steal some more chargers, wall chargers? You worried about having a wall charger bandit on the loose in y'all company? A wall charger bandit just going around snatching wall chargers? Is that what y'all were worried? Is that what the worry is for y'all to ban me forever? For me to permanently not be able to come back and work? Y'all worried about me turning into the wall charger bandit? I just don't get it, man. Y'all know I can go all night, man. Talking about Amazon, but you just take what I got on top of what everybody else got, put all of them together, and then try to go get a job there, and you'll be on YouTube doing your own live. Help us put them on blast, cause we deserve better. Can't starve kids, man. Matter of fact, if it was anything else that they done, I wouldn't even go on live talking about it. I would just took my job loss. Went on about my business. I wouldn't even be tripping on it. But this one right here, this is torture. It's modern day slavery torture. Slave you, know you black, work the crap out of you, work all the sweat beads out of you, and then push you on down the road. Knowing that your survival has been on this large amount of income you been getting paid from her. Cut you off, push them on down the road. Modern day, that's exactly what it is. It's modern day slavery. They wanted me back here at the house before I started my first day. When I walked in the building, they wanted me back home. I could see some people looking at me just because I was tall. We don't want you in here. You ain't finna be in here reaching stuff that we can't reach. and I've been up here for 10, 15 years. They don't like that. There's some people that don't like you just because the way you look. They don't like you because of how fast you move. They don't like you because how fast you catch on. They don't like you because you be catching BS. Sometimes you calling out stuff that person that don't like you, it's their job. And they didn't do the job right. And just because you normally can just catch stuff and you spot stuff, they don't like you because of that. Because you see stuff and you say something. Amazon got some demons in that building, y'all. I'm telling you. As an African American, as a black person, as a black man, they're not looking out for the African American community enough. They're not looking out. They don't care. That's the image they give off. Because they make more advertising sales. They advertise more. They look more legit. They look more clean. They look more wholesome. Don't fall for that. Especially if you black. I don't care what you say, what you saying, what you think. If you black, you always got a word. If you black, you always got a heart. If you black, you always 1 second away from losing the best job you ever had. Just because you black. And you in one of the best jobs that's on the planet. Some folks don't want you there. Some folks don't want you there just cause you black. Just cause you black, they don't want you in there. They don't want you in there. And what's sad, we know that the whole time we working there, we know that. But guess what we do? We stay there and we keep working. We go a little bit more above and beyond. Just to stun on them a little bit. We're gonna do a little more. I mean, you thought all I could do was what you saying? Watch this. Watch today. Watch what I do today. Oh man, they really want you gone. They really want you gone. Oh no, not this nigga here. Not this nigga here. He ain't finna come in here and do that. Yeah, hell no. You can go back home. Go back to selling what you was selling at home. You ain't gonna be up here with us. You ain't gonna be, nah, we want you go back home. Go back to the streets. That's literally what they did. They just throw you streets. See, it's one thing to be terminated. It's another thing to just be humiliated. That's humiliation right there. Cause they already know they can't knock me. They can't kill. They can't kill me. They already know that. Cause I jump right back up out of the grave. So what can you do to kill somebody that don't never he never fades out? How can we get him? He gonna come right back and he gonna hit way harder than he did the last time he was here. What can we do? Mark him down as ineligible for rehire. He can't never come back in here. That's the only thing I can think. Like say with the punishment don't fit the crime, bro. That's the only thing I can tell y'all. It's gotta be that. I'm just saying, man. I can go get your own experience. Go work at Amazon and come back and tell me how y'all feel about it. I just want to know. Ain't giving raises because companies beside them is starting off more than they paying. Putting the raises on there so y'all can come on out there and make ourselves look like a fool. Just only find out you only gonna get a certain amount. And you only gonna get a raise like what you seen if you full time. See, business be hustling, man. And your OP gonna get stolen. Your scanner gonna get stolen. Don't leave it nowhere. You can't leave your forklift or your scanner nowhere where it can easily be seen. If you do, I hope you're an inspector, an investigator. I hope you're somebody going in the building just to see what I'm saying. If you want to find out, get on the OP and park close. Park somewhere where it's easy to be hopped on and took. And watch what I tell you. Watch your forklift come up missing. and go tell HR and see if they do something about it. And maybe you can explain to me why they let that happen, but fired an employee for going to use for using somebody's wall charge. You know, explain that to me. And like I said, you can't fire one without firing the other. You can't do one person wrong and not do all the other people wrong. And I'm not saying go looking for people that's doing it and start terminating them. I'm saying go do your investigation. And when you notice it, then you're going to know I'm telling the truth. Don't fire none of the employees. It's not their fault. It ain't the employees' fault. It's the people that's over. It's the people that's sitting behind the cameras watching. They decided they didn't want to go watch who snatched up who forklift for scanner. But they decided to go watch Santiago go get a wall charge and ban him for the rest of his life. That's the answer I want. Y'all let me know something. 'Cause I'm lost. Like I said, if I stole, then they stole. And they ain't stealing, then I ain't stealing. Cause they took something from somebody else. I took some. I gave it back. The item I used, he got it back. They don't get the forklift back. They work all day, and when they get done, they go home. They get out the forklift and go home. They never give it back to the person they took it from. Cause they ain't got to. Cause Amazon lets them steal it. And your scanner too. I'm trying to say, yeah, I'm a thief. Everybody that worked there a thief then. Everybody that's in there. Or not everybody, but forklift drivers, yeah, man, they know the scope. I know who it is though. It's your boy Silence. Clapback King BD. Let y'all check out my little. Yeah, check this out. Did it flip? Oh, this is rotated. No. I'll check this out. Well, I ain't gonna put that up right now. Y'all can see it. Can y'all see that? I'm gonna show it anyway. I think it's it's my little studio. I think I'm froze up. I'm not for sure.
Hi, I'm the chancellor of this university. I'm also a Olympic gold medalist, Mark Spitz.
Y'all already see that. Y'all know what it is. It's time to put them on blast. It's time to expose them. Quiet game. Yeah.